Good evening, folks. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Underdog Sports Talk Show podcast, whatever you want to call it. That's what we are. We're here to give you guys another one. Ring Talk, episode number 46. Hold on one second, man. I always get my buttons wrong, man. Hold on a second. I gotta get my buttons right. Hey! You know what I mean? You know what it is? I got this new pad over here, man. This what do you call it, Jay?
A gadget.
I got this mixing board over here, man. I just upgraded this mixer board. This thing works. It does a lot of shit, man. And it's like I'm new to it. I'm still trying to adapt to it from the old system I had. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's got all these pads, all these gadgets. So I'm just trying to learn this as I go. But
Yes, sir.
welcome to the last episode of the year, baby.
Yeah. We're going to talk some shit today. We're going to talk some shit today.
The last episode of the year of Ring Talk. We're going to go into 2023 with a banger. We got a lot of things lined up. We're not going to talk about it right now. Hold on. Let me get this thing right. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I was saying, we're not going to talk about it. We got a lot of things lined up for 2023. Hopefully, and all God willing, everything falls in place. I've been, working, behind the scenes to try to make things happen along with my compadres. I got Jay Superstar in the building.
You already know, baby. Let's get it.
And I got Tutti Love in the building. And we just here to talk, man. We here to talk boxing. We always do that. We talk boxing, on a weekly basis. We used to do it on Fridays. Now we do it on Mondays. And, we just here to give you guys, what's going on, on behind the scenes in the boxing community. We got good fights coming up next month, January. The first fight of the year is going to be Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia. And then we got an amazing undercard. We have Jarrell and his boots. He's taking out some guy named Karen, I think his name is. I'm not sure. And then we have also we have who's the other guy you was talking about, Tuti, that you said that he's nice with it. Rashid Ellis. He's taking out some guy. I don't know I forgot his name. And then you got Bubo Andrade. He's hasn't had a fight since when? Like
they've been dunking him like the plague, bro.
Yeah, they've been dunking that boy. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about. But first and foremost, Mo J, what's good? What's going on, man? How's everything with you? How was your Christmas?
We good, man. Everything was good. The Christmas was good. Wifey good. Kids are good, man. We all good, baby.
How was your Christmas, Tuti?
It's all right. It's good. My daughter's here to visit me.
Oh, that's what's up. And shout out to Tuti, Mama Tuti. Yeah. Me, Jay was at the crib. We was over here playing some dominoes. We were chilling. The kids, they did a pre-Christmas. We try to do we do it every year at the house. We have the family come over, nice little dinner, and they could open up one gift before Christmas and stuff, and the kids were happy, and that was about basically it. Drink up a little bit, enjoy my company, and that was it, man. Right, Jay?
Yes, sir. We was listening to good music.
Yes, sir.
We went 1-1 with the dominoes, baby.
Yeah, you got a tiebreaker. We got to break that. So I don't know.
Brainstorming for next year. I pay no damn dominoes.
Yeah, I know. We had to take a little break. But other than that, Christmas is good, man. We're looking forward to 2023. See what 2023 got in store for us. But other than that, we, hopefully everything will be good, and and we ain't get no drama. Now we got the big day. What is it? Saturday or Sunday? New Year's Day or New Year's Eve Saturday?
Yeah, I think it's Saturday night. I think.
Yeah, Saturday. What you got going on, Jay?
I don't know, man. Mom Duke told me that, yo, man, she wants me to go over. She got some sancocho she's doing some sancocho, but I'm not sure. Because I want to, I definitely told you I was going to go see you, but
Yeah, but
Let's see what happens. Let's see what we do.
yeah, if Mom Dukes talk about let's come through, you gotta come through, kid. I'm
Yes,
probably
sir.
gonna be here. I ain't doing nothing crazy. I ain't doing nothing. What you doing, Tuti?
I'll be in prison, bro.
Are you working?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Yeah. He gonna be working with the inmates. Hopefully, you get a good night. That night, nobody go crazy.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead, like 10 escapes.
Yeah, that's the New Year's resolution, escaping.
Yeah, it's going, I'm telling you, man, 2023, I don't know what it got in store for us, but I
This
don't
is
know,
our
man.
last episode, right?
This is the
Andrew?
last episode
Man,
46.
we gotta
Real
talk
talk.
about the money we lost, the money we gained. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the little bets we won and yada
Yeah.
yada. You know.
Yeah. Everybody lost big money on 2022, and it wasn't a good year. It wasn't
Well,
a good
I
year
I,
at
I
all.
didn't lose much. I broke even with Angel, with Tuti and Pirin.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
the that we did?
Yeah.
Bowser,
Well,
Bowser.
actually, no. Hold up. I'm up
25. You have
$25.
25 on me. You have 25 on me. Yeah.
Huh?
He want them $25 under any circumstances.
Nah,
But
nah, nah. I don't even worry about that bet. I want the big bets. The big bets. I ain't
Oh, you
worried
don't know
about
what's going
nah.
on. Yo, Tuti, you haven't been in tune. There was a phone call earlier, boy. There's another bet on the table between
that. Where,
JP.
bro?
Huh? There's another
Yeah.
bet on the table between JP and Bering. A stack.
For what? A stag.
A stack.
Yeah, right.
A stack.
For what?
Now
Huh?
we're gonna talk about
What
it because I
fight?
know Piring is a little bit Piring is like he's different than me and Tuti. Me and Tuti we talk about we right there, nigga. We like nigga, we
Yeah.
just we passionate about this. So he's more calculated. Piring thinks
Yeah.
about it. He wanna think about the $1,000 that he gonna put for Tank when he fight Devin Haney when that fight get done. So he
Oh,
said, yo, when the fight
that,
get done,
that's risky right there.
Yeah.
risk
That's
fight.
Devin Haney
Okay.
versus Tank Davis. I don't know, man.
I would not put no thousand on that though.
Yeah, he
You
was
heard
talking
your
Either
brother,
way,
Peter. You
he was
heard your
talking
brother.
about a stack.
a
So
thousand. I would have bet a thousand on
I,
that fight.
oh, we got Bering in the building. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Pering's talking about Tank
He
Camp
ain't tell me he bet a
here.
thousand.
Shout out to the Tank Camp, huh?
He ain't tell me he bet a thousand.
That was today.
No, no, not
You
yet. We
wasn't
still we
that
still
not yet. It's gonna
it's a
be
debate. I know I'm gonna bring a stack that day just in case anybody want to get popped. You know they want to get pop up. They want to pop up. So I got my little stack on me.
yeah. They
I'm not
talking
betting.
about.
I'm not betting.
Hey, let's
Yeah,
go to
that.
the first slide, man. Let's go to the first slide over here. Hold on, listen. Who we got? What we got here? Whoa, okay. This is
Oh, that one, yeah, that one. I got
yeah.
my
This is what we got.
I
We
got
got
500.
Yeah, there's money. There's money already. There's
Oh
money there
yeah,
already.
he got to fight Crawford. He get stripped. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Let me just give you a little
you get
quick
high. You
a
get
quick
high.
intro of what's going on here. Now Errol Spence is backed into a corner. It's still a big mess. He's got to fight. Either fight Crawford or he's gonna get stripped. But it's like a chess and a puzzle getting put together. From my understanding. Okay, so let me just tell you what's going on with this. Um, Errol Spence. He's supposed they want him to fight Crawford, but the mandate is Keith Thurman, right? He doesn't want to fight Keith Thurman. Okay, so so what's going on is that what you call it the sanction bodies, right? If they are willing, well, let me not say they are willing, but I think it's a possibility that the sanction bodies may give Keith Thurman some fallback money to step aside so that Errol Spence could fight Crawford. Okay, because technically Crawford is not the mandate. Or, he's not. You know what I'm saying? So basically what's going on is that they want Errol Spence to fight Crawford. And if he don't fight Crawford, he either got to fight Boots or Virgil Ortiz. Boots just signed a petition where he wants to go after the IBF. Okay, and
That means he wants that fight. That's what Tank should have done with Devin Haney.
right. So he just they just signed a petition that they want to go after the IBF
See, he wants the smoke.
after the
You see
fight.
right there what you just said right there. He wants the smoke.
He wants to
Boots,
smoke. So that's gonna happen after this fight, January 7th.
Different.
Huh?
It's different, JP. You
well,
gotta
but
understand.
not really.
Look, hey, hold on. Look, but you gotta understand. Boots is trying to make a name for himself. Tank is
Yeah,
already a Tank is
yeah.
already a
But if
name.
Tank can't call himself the champ when you got the undisputed champ at 135. That was my thing from the get. You know what I'm saying? You right. And what you're saying, he want to be marketable by him being, by him going after the champion. Definitely, if he wins, he's an instant star. He's gonna be top dog at welterweight.
But
But
he's a star
that's
already,
what I
though.
kept saying. That's what I kept saying from the get. If Tank really wanted to fight with Devin Haney, that fight he could have petitioned for the WBA,
If he wanted
and he
it,
would
though.
huh?
If he wanted it, though. Yes, if he wanted.
That's what I'm saying. He don't
want
want it now. That's all. Listen, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, hold up. All right. So now, this is what's going on, and it gets more interesting because right now, Errol Spence has the 3 belts, right? He's got the WBA, he's got the WBC, and he's got the IBF, right? And you know who got the other one, which is the WBO. Crawford got the WBO, right? So
Bud.
yeah. So what's going on is this. This is what's going on. But this is allegedly. I don't want to say this is a fact, but this is what's going. This is what's going around in the media. Virgil Ortiz is supposed to fight a guy named Santonius, right? He's supposed to fight a guy named Santonius. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. If he wins that fight, he wants to go after the WBA, which Crawford got. So that's putting Crawford in a tight corner.
No, Crawford don't got that one. Crawford got the WBO.
No, he doesn't. He's got the WBA.
No,
Crawford got the WBO.
Terence
got
Crawford got the WBO belt.
Right. He's got the WBO. I said Errol Spence got the WBA.
Yeah, Errol got but
I said it. Well, I said Crawford.
yeah, you said Crawford.
Oh no, my bad. Errol Spence
all right.
got the WBA. Right. So Virgil Ortiz is gonna go after that if he beats this Santonius guy.
Yes.
All right. Boots is he already put the petition that he wants to, go after the IBF. Right?
IBF, yeah.
And for some reason, there's a little birdie going around saying the reason why, because they had asked how come Virgil Ortiz and Boots don't go after the WBO with Crawford. And they were saying that they don't think they're ready for Crawford.
Yeah, they don't want that smoke. I'm telling you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were
don't
saying
want
that
smoke with that man.
they were saying
that man is different.
Crawford is a puncher, Errol's a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So they want to go after the boxer instead of the puncher.
No, they saying it wrong, though, because wasn't Crawford do both? Crawford's
Yeah,
a puncher,
no, I know that, but they looking at it from a general perspective that Crawford is a puncher. So I'm saying to myself, I'm like, wait a minute. Boots ain't scared of nobody. Virgil Ortiz ain't scared of nobody. So why would they say that? I'll let you. Go ahead, Jay.
I'm guessing they capping on that. I don't think Boots is scared of anybody. Boots is the truth. But listen, I'm telling you, that dude from Philly, he ain't scared of nobody.
He's not scared.
He wants that smoke.
I don't think.
It's an easier fight with Spence than Crawford, dude.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Fight with Spence than Crawford.
I believe because the Earl fight. This is my guess. I believe that because the Earl fight, Earl fights at Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Boots fights at Showtime as well. It's an easy fight for them to make as far as that. But when you got Bud signing to BLK Prime, that right there is going to make it difficult for anybody from the PBC or from the Al Heyman team to negotiate with Bud, because Bud got another party involved now. I mean, although is allegedly because, to be honest with you, yeah, it's just for one fight. Yeah, so allegedly. So hopefully, that could get clarified as far as who's the team that's working with Bud, and if that, maybe not. Maybe just Bud is just picking and choosing what's his best move for his career. So hopefully there's no middleman no middleman in the middle, and Bud could just, do what he wants as he pleases. But either or, whatever it is, to be honest, the only dude right now that I feel that don't deserve a title fight is Keith Thurman. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
He could have gave Errol a fight a long time ago to unify. He made it work. He made it hard for Errol to go all the way over there and get the belts over there in UK. He did that. He was successful. Thurman lost. Now you gonna wait. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. I make him wait. Who told you to do that? You could have made more money here in your house. You know what I'm saying? He could have with a fight like Errol, because everybody wanted to see that fight with Errol. He wanted that smoke, but he decided not to. And I guess, the only one I'm telling you, I want to see Virgil fight Errol, or either Bud fight Ennis Boots. That's gonna be oh my God, that's gonna be fireworks.
That'll be a good fight.
Yeah. Well, and it even gets better, because now Errol Spence, remember he had the car accident, so that took out whatever fight he had lined up, or whoever he was going to fight. He was supposed to fight. I don't remember what month he was supposed to fight, but I know he was supposed to fight sometime next year, early next year. Now that's getting pushed back to between May and June, and now they talking about he's going to have probably only 120 days. You know what I'm saying? To fight. If not, he's going to get stripped off the IBF, because Boots already put in the petition on that IBF. So if he doesn't pick up a fight, you know what I'm saying, he's going to get stripped from that IBF. And then if Virgil Ortiz win, they're going to be on his heels on top of that.
Yeah, but I believe if Errol does get stripped for the IBF, then it's going to be the number 1 contender versus the number 2 contender, the IBF. So who's the number 2 contender? You got to watch out who that is. If it's Virgil Ortiz,
it's Virgil Ortiz.
Will he fight? Is he the number 2 contender for the IBF?
No, not for the IBF. No.
Because remember,
WBA.
if it goes,
WBA.
if Errol does get stripped by the IBF, then the title becomes vacant. When it's vacant, then they're gonna fight. They're gonna put Boots versus who's the number 1 contender versus the number 2 contender.
But it also, listen to this. I'm not done. It even gets better. Listen to this. If Errol gets stripped, let's say he's not ready to fight, right, due to this injury or whatever the case may be, and both Virgil and Boots win their fight come early next year, and they, and let's say Errol Spence don't have a fight yet, because he's still, rehabbing or whatever, the case may be, to get back in the ring, he may come into a fight, that Crawford fight might not even happen. You know what I'm saying? So they were also saying that he might even move up to 154.
Errol.
Yes. And who's at 154?
The Charlo.
Right, undisputed. Charlo. So then that will have to make Charlo will have to vacate one of the belts to look out for his man, because that's his man, right? And they
I don't know if he's gonna do all that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
It might be a big fight. Who knows? It might be a big fight on the horizon. Because to be honest with you, I don't think Charlo's gonna want to give up his belts. He just injured him. I mean, I'll wait for that. I think
we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that. But all in all, I just don't see how Charlo's gonna give up his belts like that. Yeah. He fought hard for them, and that, to be honest, I give that Charlo respect.
But would you see? I don't think Errol Spence that would be his first opponent, because he said he would fight Charlo.
Why not? He knows him very well. He spars with him all the time. It could happen, and it's a big fight. To be honest, in Texas, in the stadium, in that Cowboy Stadium, yo, they're gonna sell that out, and that's what it's all about.
I'm not gonna be his first fight at 154. You know who will be?
Oh,
Garcia,
Lubin.
maybe, yeah. That'll be a good
Lubin
fight for
or
him.
that skinny boy,
Fandora?
Fondora?
Or Fandora.
Fondora? Nah, hell, Fondora. Fondora's yo. Listen, Fondora, don't sleep on him.
Nah, ain't no sleep. I'm saying the mother gonna be his first fight at 154. It's gonna be
That's a
Lubin
tall dude right there, boy.
So there's,
or that other dude too. You know that short Argentinian dude? Well, he was at 160, right?
Who you talk about? The one Castano?
No, yeah, he's a 154. The dude
Yeah,
he was too short.
I think he's in 154 Castano, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Castano. 154.
I mean, the research that I've done with this whole scenario, because it is a mess, and there's a lot of politics that's behind this.
Danny Garcia is there too at 54 now.
Yeah,
he is. 84. He's 84. Oh, Spence, though.
Yeah, but it's a different weight.
Danny Garcia versus that guy Castano.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a hell of a fight.
That's a good fight. That was the one that Jamel knocked him out in the second fight, right? In the 11th round, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but this whole Errol Spence situation with the 3 belts, because they're saying that he's got the belts hostage. I don't see how he got it hostage. He just got hurt. He just had bad luck with accidents. So
he needs to hire a driver. Hire a
yes,
driver.
Sir. I agree with you.
I'm driving, bro.
But let me ask you a question. Even if you in the car and they say the driver get into an accident, you're gonna get hurt as well, bro.
All right, but as if the driver is this man been driving 2 times. He got into 2 accidents with him driving.
Yeah, but they're saying that the second one was his fault. The second one
wasn't his fault. It was a 14-year-old.
He probably got bad luck behind the wheel, bro. Bro, just stop driving.
Yeah, he
You're
does.
right. I agree with you 100%. I love Earl, but Earl, you don't need to be driving.
Yeah,
you got money.
Get a driver, bro. Get a driver.
Nigga, get yourself a chauffeur, nigga.
Yeah. Talk to Tank. Tank got that. Tank went to I think he went to the Barclay with that tank looking like truck. Get one of those.
Yeah, was it? That's a bikini truck.
But yeah, this whole thing is now Errol's in the corner. He's got to figure this out. And he's got to figure it out quick, because if not, he's gonna get stripped. You know what I'm saying? If he don't fight. I think they're giving him 120 days for him to decide what he's gonna do after, him getting better, healing, whatever. So are we gonna see this Crawford and Errol Spence? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe he may be.
It's crazy too. If Earl does get if he does get stripped, they probably could elevate this dude Boots champion, just like they did Haney.
Yeah, that was mentioned as well. That was mentioned.
Remember, because Devin Haney, a lot of people don't notice the negotiations about Devin Haney with Loma. When Loma was champion, when he had the WBC, he vacated that to fight Teofimo Lopez. You understand? He vacated it, and he didn't fight Devin Haney. We all know he thought he was gonna have a little field day with Teo and it bit him in his ass. But guess what? That helped Devin Haney, because it elevated him to be a champion, just like Gervonta Davis was saying that he's an email champion.
Okay.
So we might have an email champion at welterweight, but I take that email champion any day of the year, because I know Boots Ennis is the truth, and he wants to smoke.
Yeah, he want to fight. He want to fight. All right, let's see what happens with this Errol Spence and Crawford fight. Hopefully, we'll probably see this. Maybe he'll he has no choice but he's, like I said, he's in the corner, so we might see the Errol Spence and Crawford fight next year. Sometime maybe in May, June. Who knows?
Hopefully,
but it's gonna happen. If not, because I don't think he's gonna want to get stripped. I don't think he want that. So, all right.
He worked hard for the belts. He beat everybody he had to beat.
Yeah, what'd you say? I didn't see that. I didn't hear what you said.
I said that he worked hard for his belts. He beat everybody he needed to beat.
Yeah.
Convincingly. I don't think there's been a controversial decision in his career so far.
Yeah. Well,
he's been successful in all his outings.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see it. All right, let's move on to this next one here. We got Mr. Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez. And the
Why you
man
don't show the
standing with all the belts, Mr. Canelo on the
Payday,
side.
payday.
on
All
the
right,
video?
I'm gonna let you take this away. I'll start with you, dude. There was some words being thrown around by Caleb Plant, sending some warnings. Don't be surprised of a KO against Mr.
I'm telling you.
Benavidez.
I'm telling you.
Go
All
ahead,
right.
go ahead. Take it away.
Listen
Take
to
it
me.
away.
Listen to me, man. Y'all saw what happened to Anthony Darrell. Anthony Darrell was being a bully, was bullying that boy the whole press conference, calling him white boy. You ain't gonna do this, white boy. Picture me losing to a white boy, and he got knocked out. And put dirt on him. All right? And people that don't know, Plant slapped Benavidez' brother, real slap too. Right? And I saw your man Benavidez snap back. He didn't do nothing. You think I'm gonna watch my brother get slapped and not do nothing? You crazy. Telling somebody. They
You keep running your mouth. You're gonna,
all
yo.
right?
I'm glad that
Hold
you
on.
say all this. Keep
Hold
running
on.
your
Can I
mouth,
finish?
because
Can
this
I
is,
finish?
yo.
Can I
This is,
finish? Can I finish? He told me
yes,
to
sir.
talk. All right. So after he slapped his brother, right, he saw his brother get slapped. He ain't do nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? I think, to be honest with you, I think I scared of that slap, right? And then that's when his heart started pumping and disrespecting that white boy like that. But leave Plant alone, man. Plant, it it ain't. First of all, you gonna send me my $100 because he ain't gonna knock out Plant. He not knocking out Plant.
All
You
right,
know.
hold on. We got a Grace of God 7 in the chat saying Plant wins by KO 5th round.
See, you see, you see.
Yeah,
I'm telling
I
you,
know,
Thanks
I
for
man.
know who
stopping
talk.
it.
I know who that. I know who that. He's busting your balls though. That's what he doing.
It's
Oh
all
yeah.
right. Listen, man, that man got good nutritionist now, right? He got a better trainer. He eating better, all right. In that fight, you could tell
Shout
he
out
was
to
more active
C.
in that fight. You heard? Real talk though. In that fight against Anthony Devere, he was more active. Now you could tell he
Yeah,
wasn't getting tired. He was fighting.
yeah, no.
Devere fight.
I agree.
All right,
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah.
Jay,
And
take
my
it away.
man
Go ahead, Jay.
Payday, my
Now,
man Payday.
can I say something? No,
Oh, wait,
hold
hold
on.
on. I ain't
He
done yet.
told
I
me
ain't
I
done
had
yet.
to
I ain't
talk
done yet.
now, so
I
you
ain't
gotta
done
hold up.
yet. I ain't done yet.
No,
I ain't done
no,
yet.
but he told me to
I'm
talk
not
now,
done
so you
yet. I'm
gotta
not
hold
done
up.
yet. I'm not done yet. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not done yet. My man Payday. You see that song Payday? My man
Yeah.
chilling. Plant don't want no smoke with him. He ain't knocked out Plant. Now he gonna bring my $1,000 real easy because your man got no defense. All right. And when he stand parallel against Plant, I don't want to hear no excuse either.
All right,
All right.
that you done?
Oh,
Are you
Yeah, I'm
done?
done.
oh.
I'm done.
Are you? Oh, listen, are you done?
Officially.
Because you want to know something.
Hold on,
All I
Jay.
gotta say
Jay,
is this.
hold on,
Listen,
Jay. Hold on.
okay.
Hey, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell. Thank you for coming into the building. Go ahead, Jay.
Shout outs to Caesar. Listen, let me tell y'all something. First of all, Caleb Plant is a hell of a boxer. I want to put that out there. I always said this. Caleb Plant has really good high bring IQ up in there. I agree with y'all. But when you talk about the Mexican monster, let me listen. Mike Tyson gave this man that name for a reason. Okay. I stood next to that dude. I know, listen, let me tell you something. That kid right there is the truth. That's
And
all
a
I got to
cokehead.
tell you. And you only, listen, what you're doing, that you running your mouth tonight, it's only going to make that win sweeter for me. Yo, bro, do you know how I'm going to celebrate with that? Because, yo, you see, everything you saying is right here. All I got to
It's
do is
true
pull
too.
out these receipts, and I'm gonna make memes from you for the rest of my life. Like I want you to know that. Like I'm gonna wake you up the whole night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You're gonna think about Benavidez that whole week when he bust Caleb Plant's ass.
You're not gonna bust his ass. I'm telling you.
Yo, listen, I'm telling you right now, you only making it more sweeter. That's all I gotta tell you. First of all, you haven't heard my man speak, right?
Who?
He's eh, my man is taking this fight real serious.
You know why? Because he don't
That,
want to
that
end up like Anthony Darrell.
now you know why? Because
But that's
it's like
good.
his dad. Listen, his dad said that. His dad said, "Listen, we respect Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is a hell of a boxer, but when he fights David Benavidez, he's not fighting Canelo. He ain't fighting nobody. He's fighting the Mexican monster. That's who he's gonna fight. So all I'm telling y'all this, please, please don't make excuses when he stops Caleb early in the 7th, 8th round, maybe 9th, if that. I don't want to hear no excuses. All I want is the money. Listen, this is all I want. That's all I'm gonna show you that day. I'm gonna be like, you remember this? He was training for
He
this
ain't gonna stop. Now you
all
bugging. He
day.
ain't gonna stop. He not gonna stop
No,
him early.
training. Look at that. Who? Listen, that's
He
all
not
he's
gonna
doing.
stop him early. He not
He's
gonna stop him early.
thinking, he's eating, sleeping. Caleb Plant. Remember that.
Oh shit!
Yo, listen to this. Can you read this?
Can't see it.
You can see why
Oh,
she's
I'm
a heart.
sorry, guys. Let me see if you probably can. But let me just say what it says here. It says, I'm knocking out Caleb Plant. I promise. You heard that? I promise. I
Okay.
promise.
Listen.
Woo! Don't play with that Mexican monster. Ha!
Hold on. Caleb Plant had to promise slap his brother. He slapped his brother.
So what? Let it smack him now. Come fight night. Let him
He
smack
ain't
him.
gonna near him. He ain't gonna near him.
You know that's all he's gonna do.
Let me
That's
tell
his
you
only
something.
chance to win.
Let me tell you something. Let me
Listen,
tell you
that's
something. Let
the
me show the
only
video.
chance he got to win.
Listen.
Slap, slap,
Yo,
slap.
you got it. Listen. We saw the video. He told his brother, yo, chill out. You violating. Chill out. And he said, you want to listen?
Listen, let me tell you something. That's all he could do. Come that fight day, the only thing Caleb Plant could do is slap, 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 hold, move. You know what he could
No.
do. That's the only. And I can't front. He is good doing that. But yo, it's nobody in that division that throws 60 punches around. He clobbers you with punches. Caleb Plant, for people that don't know this, the negotiations that he's doing, he's getting a ring. I heard it's 20 feet wide, bro. You know what that is, bro?
I think it was at 22.
20, was it 22?
I think it's 22.
He's picking pillows. Yo, bro, listen. He's doing everything. They
He's just
okay
doing
with
that
it.
to fuck with him. Doing that to fuck with him.
Nah, but negotiations is like that. They want to mess with you in your mind and whatever. But listen, he agreed to everything. David Benavidez agreed to everything. Somehow, I don't know what's going on. That Caleb Plant still, I don't know about the date. I don't know what he's doing. He's waiting. But my son is eating, sleeping,
He have to.
thinking all day. Caleb Plant.
Somebody slap my brother. I'm agreeing to everything just for me to put hands on him.
There you go. You said it. You said it very good. You said it very well. You said it very well. So don't listen. He's gonna put an ass whooping on him.
Yo,
This
I
might
just can't
be.
wait for the
Listen,
press conference.
I'm gonna predict this. I'm gonna predict this. This might be the biggest fight and the last fight of Caleb Plant's career. I'm telling you right now.
No.
After David Benavidez get through with him, no more Caleb.
Hell no.
I
You
promise.
I don't want to take it that far. I think his stocks will
Nah,
go
he ain't
down,
going
but
to.
I don't
Bro,
think he's
let me tell you something. Caleb Plant's not gonna. If Benavidez get a hold of that dude and break him down to the body, Caleb Plant will never be again the same fighter. I guarantee you that.
Yo, listen, you giving this man too much credit and he ain't fight nobody, man.
Okay. But
Listen,
let
tell
me
your
tell
man
you
don't
something.
stand parallel. What?
So let me tell you something.
What?
So all right. So you saying Caleb? Who Caleb? Name me a fighter, a big
They
fighter
fought
other
the
than
same
the one that he
amount.
lost to.
They even.
But who? But who?
They even. Oh, Caleb
But
Plant for
all
Canelo,
right
though.
then. But
Caleb Plant
so
for
so so
Canelo.
but
Caleb Plant for
listen,
Canelo.
you giving them props for a fake ass slap that was done in the gym. Let him do it in the
No.
ring.
Forget about the flap. Did he knock out
Let him
Anthony
know, but
Deville?
let him do it in the ring.
No, hold on. Did he knock out Anthony Deville, though?
Who?
Caleb
Caleb
Oh,
Plant.
Anthony Darrell. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
All right, but he still knocked him out, though.
Well, 0-1, yeah, who wouldn't?
All
I
right, but he
think
still
I
knocked him
would.
out. You see?
I
Now,
would.
you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Before that fight started, you was talking shit. You was like,
Well, I was.
oh,
I agree. I agree.
You
I
said
agree.
Anthony
You're right.
Darrell, you know,
You
he's
absolutely
different.
listen. You absolutely right. I was
All
picking
right. So now
Anthony
he's not
Darrell,
come
but
out
guess
he's
what?
old.
But you
He
want to
not
know
come
what
out he's
happened?
old.
But you know what
What?
happens, right?
What?
Father Time is undefeated, and when it comes hard on you, and
I
you
like,
know
but you
that.
ain't say that. You ain't say that.
Well, I didn't think that Anthony Darrell was that old. God damn.
Hold on a second,
Listen,
fellas. Grace of God 7 said, if anything, Canelo fight would have done that to him. Plant is tunnel vision focused.
yeah. Listen to me.
Yeah, he telling. Listen, he's speaking all that, and then he tell me something else. Stop it, Caesar.
Listen. Press conference. Yo, I just can wait for the press conference, right? I just wait for the press conference when what was it when Benavidez brothers come up to say something? Hey yo man, fuck you. Yo, shut up, nigga. What's it? You just got slapped.
All right, but all right, let's so I don't wanna because I put this photo payday next to these two gentlemen over here, Benavidez and Plant. Are we gonna see this fight? Because they were I think the
Listen,
Canelo's entertaining it.
li,
That
li,
Benavidez
What he said?
and potential
Whoa.
Canelo.
What he said?
Huh? They,
Canelo's just
they
holding those belts for him. That's all he's doing.
well
What he said?
there's rumors and word going around that I think Canelo can't, because he's gonna be if Benavidez win, he's gonna be the mandatory.
Yeah.
So,
He's been the mandatory.
Listen, man. Let the man finish
but what I'm
talking,
saying is
man.
this is what I'm saying,
Let
that
him finish talking.
Canelo, Jack Ryder is that's his name, Jack Ryder. He's supposed to fight Jack Ryder and then Bivol for the rematch, and then after the Bivol rematch, he's supposed to close out the year with Benavidez because Benavidez is gonna be sitting there waiting.
That's right. I have my money ready, man.
Listen, all I'm telling you is this. I don't want to see you in the bathroom with Yak. I don't want to see that. I don't want wifey to be throwing you out the room. I don't want you screaming. Only thing I want to hear is a little bling in my cash app. That's all I want. Send that money fast and quick. I got a car I got to buy my son. So I got that. It's already set up.
Yo,
Only
you
thing
real
I'm waiting is
confident,
on the
man.
money.
I'm telling you,
That's it.
man. Oh my god.
So
Oh my god. I can't wait for that
listen. I got a
fight.
question. I
You
don't.
don't understand you understand how much I want that fight, dude. You don't
I got a
understand.
question
What?
because
You
for
don't
my research
understand.
I did. Canelo, is he really fighting this Jack Ryder dude?
I don't know. What's it?
Ask
How you
Tuti.
gonna
Listen,
say? Nah,
Tuti,
nah.
I
I
think
didn't hear. To
Tuti,
be
you
honest,
the
I didn't hear
manager.
nothing about that. I didn't hear nothing
Tuti, I
about
think
that.
you the manager. Aren't you the manager?
Yeah, but I didn't hear nothing about that fight though. To be honest with you, I didn't hear
No,
nothing.
they
Okay. Well,
mentioned
we heard
Jack
about it.
Ryder,
Ryder.
and
Who the
then
hell is
Bivol.
Ryder? Where you got Ryder from? Isn't it J.R. Ryder from the Timberwolves?
so I don't know. I would love to see that fight though, Canelo and Benavidez. That would be great. That'll be a nice
That's
closeout
the
for
fight.
the year.
Listen, that's the fight that needed to be done a long time ago.
Yeah.
We all know. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Listen, first and most, I respect boxers because I know that as boxers, we don't fear other guys. We don't. We really don't. There's no fear. I really, I do really feel that in my heart. You don't fear nobody. Just you
Mhm.
make certain decisions that favor your career, so it could get prolonged. So I'm not saying Canelo's scared of Benavidez now. I'm not. I
No.
don't think that redhead ginger. He don't fear nobody. You could tell he turns like a devil when you get like imagine you should remember you see Boo Boo the way Boo Boo went to his the thing and he's told him get the fuck out of here. Homeboy had the devil in him. He was about to throw down.
Yeah,
So
he's
I
gonna
don't think
flip.
he
Yeah.
fears nobody. Let's get that straight. He don't fear nobody. He went to 175 and he fought Bivol. So I don't think he fears David. I just feel like he knows that's not a perfect move right now in my career. Let me do a couple of more wins and see if I can get another, payday. And then, we get it on with David Benavidez.
Yeah, I hope that fight happens though. That'll be. I mean, he'll lose to another Mexican or a
No,
Mexican
but you
American.
see, this is not going to discredit Canelo's career. He got a legacy already, bro. Him losing, if he lose, I'm not trying to hate on Canelo. To be honest with you, what boxer right now alive has the resume that Canelo has? None, bro. None. So you got to give homeboys his flowers now. But one thing I've been saying, if we're going to go by the rules of boxing, David Benavidez should have already been had a title fight against Canelo. You know, and that's all I've been saying. I'm not trying to say Canelo a coward. Canelo did not. Canelo's a hell of a fighter. Everybody in the boxing world know that.
You see what I mean? That's the problem, though. This the problem I have, though.
What's the problem?
Benavidez had the WBC already, man.
He did.
All right, what happened? What's you as manager?
But that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant. No, not irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
You only say
all right,
that.
look,
You only say
he
that.
lost the okay, so let me explain to you. He lost the title twice. He lost the title twice. He lost the title because he didn't make weight, right? I'm not gonna tell you why he didn't make weight. He just didn't make weight, right? But I can tell you why if you want to know why. And then he lost the title because of the coke. You got okay, yeah. All right. What's wrong with that?
He would have never did that. He would have still had a WBC.
All right. He woulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda. We're not talking about that. The real truth about the matter is this. Canelo had the belts. He got all the belts he's undisputed at super middleweight, right? Who's the number one contender? Who's been number one contender for a long? This don't gotta be done now. Now the WBC did that the other day. Oh yeah, he gotta fight him now. He been had to do that like 2-3 years ago.
He's the man, bro. He runs the show.
Yeah,
man.
but it's not about being a man. Let me tell you, it's not about that. It's about you gotta follow the boxing rules. This don't make you.
All right, but can I ask you a question though? Can I ask you a question?
If that's the case, then let's cut some slack on.
Hold on, though.
Why are we gonna strip Errol Spence?
Wait. Easy. Con calma. Take it easy, my
friend. I'm
Wait a minute. Calm down. Con calma. He got the WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO. There's a whole bunch of number ones. There's a whole bunch of number ones for those belts. So they don't got.
But you gotta understand. You gotta understand.
He don't gotta fight the WBC.
Understanding it. None of them dudes right there. They were picked by Canelo. That's what you don't understand. And the WBC came out and said it. Abner Ingram. That dude never fought. He hasn't fought for 2 years, and his last fight was a loss. And Canelo dared to go to the WBC and tell him, "Yo, I want that fight." Come on, bro. Let's get it. I'm gonna spit facts today.
Now listen, that is different. Hold on, though. Give him the credit, though. He wanted to fight and he took the belt. What was the problem?
I'm no punk bitch.
He wanted to fight.
Let's get it.
Oh, that's the most out, bro.
Listen. If that's the case, guys. Look, if that's the case, let's cut Errol Spence some slack. Homeboy just fought Ugas. Listen, homeboy just fought Ugas not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Let's cut him some slack. Why they want to strip him? You know why they want to strip him now?
Everybody though, JP.
But who they stripping? They ain't stripping Canelo.
They put the pressure on him already. They put the pressure on him already.
Fighting Callum Smith. Look, he's fighting Callum Smith. All the Smiths from UK, all them UK fighters. He fight all of them, boy, because he got the perfect style to beat all of them up. Why don't put him in there with a slick African American fighter like Boo Boo Andrade?
He been through all that already.
But
he been through all that already, though.
Listen, I'm
Latino. Been through all that already.
It's a privilege. Listen, it's a privilege for me to have Canelo to be the super middleweight champion of the world, to be called pound for pound king of the world. That's a privilege to us, bro. But you want to know something? I'm not biased. I'm not gonna come here and sit and lie for that ginger guy with a big redhead ginger. I'm not lying for him. I ain't gonna do that. I don't know about you, dude. You got your red outfit today on because of him, not me.
Oh,
I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that at all. I'm telling you, there's better fighters out there than Danny Jacobs that he could fight. And you know that. Yeah. All right then. They have it happen.
He's the man. But he could do that, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, follow. the whole
He
shebang.
earned his way
We're
to
giving you
do
the
that.
last show of the year, and we got fireworks up in this bitch. So please smash that like
Yeah.
button.
It's a problem you understand though. If your man would have never did that, those two coke lines, he would have still had the
Never. You see,
WBC.
you keep talking, y'all.
Oh
Come on,
no,
Tuki.
can I finish
You keep
talking?
talking about the
You see, but this is a
same
problem
damn
though.
thing.
This is
You
the
sound
problem.
like a
This is what I'm
broken
trying to
record,
explain
bro.
though. This is the problem I'm trying to explain. But this is what I'm trying to explain to you though. If your man did not use that dollar bill
If
that he
could
used,
you
right?
see if
Hold
there's
on.
no if.
Yo, you gonna let me talk, man? You gonna let me talk?
That's it. Look, I'm
All
gonna
right.
throw it off. Go.
All right. If your man ain't used that dollar bill to do those two lines, right? He would have had that green belt that Canelo got right there, right? So then
If
they would have had to fight for that WBC belt. You know what I'm saying? But your
give me
Allegedly.
man,
something. Give me something.
they gave your man two chances for the WBC, and he still messed it up. 9-9. He got to go, bro. That's it. That's it, man. He got
Folks,
to earn his
smash that
way.
like button,
His
man.
brother got slapped. He got dropped standing parallel. That's it,
Listen,
man. He got to earn his way.
Tuki,
That's it.
you got the same old song.
That's
Same old
right.
song.
That's right.
Bro, you gotta change that tune, fam. You don't
How? If it,
understand
if it,
that your man
oh,
Canelo, your
yeah.
man Canelo could have made what was the contract that were offering him to fight Charlo and to fight Benavidez? How much was it for only for two fights?
It was
Uh,
90 million.
uh, well,
90 million.
right? All right. How much did they offer him to fight Bivol and what was it? Bivol
Triple G. Triple G.
and Triple G. How much they offer him?
100-something million.
Okay.
That's
So
more money, bro.
okay, that's a good deal, right? That's a hell of a deal. Anybody will take it. Because that's the easier route is going with the Bivol fight because he got that Triple G who's like 150 years old and he gonna walk through him. So that. He gonna pick that one. But
Yeah.
you and I know that the real threat, you and I know that. We spoke about this already. You and I
Yeah.
know who's the real threat at
Yeah.
150,
Yeah.
168,
Yeah.
right? So let
Yeah.
me just say this. There's no ifs, okay? There is no ifs in
There ain't no
boxing.
if.
No ifs
There ain't
at
no if
all.
your man. There ain't no if your man did 2 lines of coke. There ain't no if. It
Listen,
happened.
right. That's it. It happened. Your man right now, look, but you talk about look what happened with Canelo. What didn't he get caught with clenbuterol? The
Yeah.
steroid? Oh, you don't know?
In the
You
meat.
don't remember that? Huh?
First of all, that man ate meat, bro. That man ate meat. Come on now.
Hey,
He ate
everybody
meat and
said,
sniffing 2 lines of coke is
hey
2 different things.
man,
All right,
hey
that's two
man.
different things. A
Hold on,
lot of
hold on.
people got caught.
Hold on. Let's go to the comments real quick. Grace of God 7 said Tuti has a point.
That's right.
So
Okay.
all right.
You see?
Let's move on to the next one, man. We could go on all day with this plant. Benavidez. This is in the makings, boy. Let's go to this one real quick. We got Tim Zoo and Jermel. Jer. Jermel. Charlo. That fight will not happen January 28th due to the fact that Mr. Charlo broke his left hand. There is pictures in the media that he has a cast on. So that fight won't go down. So put the potential fill-ins for Tim Tszyu will either be Tony Harrison or Sebastian Fundora. What are your takes on that, fellas? I'll start with you, Jake.
You better say Tony
Ah
Harrison.
man, I think either or. Listen, let me tell you something. I think if Zoo takes on Harrison, it'd probably be a better fight for him. Fundora
Yeah.
is not a fight that he should take. He's too young. Let me tell
Yeah.
you something. He's too young for an ass whooping. That dude Fundora throw like 80 punches. That's another dude that throw mad volume of punches. That's what wins fights, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he ain't gonna get hit in the process, cause he do get hit. But your man right there got some King Kong balls, bro. He got the height and the fucking the reach. He don't even use it. Homeboy use he beat you at your best game. That's why I give Fundora so much props. Now with like if Zoo fight So Harrison could box. You know, Harrison could box. It could make it an ugly night for Tim Tszyu. Just like Vernon Phillips made it for his father, Constantine. I remember where everybody thought that Vince Phillips was old and Costa Tszyu was coming up, and guess what? Vince Phillips gave his father Tim Tszyu an ass whooping, and I think I'm not saying that it be it's gonna be a easy fight for Harrison, but I think he could pull the win with Tim Tszyu, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, it's unfortunate that Jermell Charlo he broke his hand. It looks like it happened. He was like training or something, broke his hand.
Yo, can they cheat?
Can what?
Can they cheat?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by it is like, let's say if Jermell Charlo is hurt, can they put Jamal?
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think that would happen.
They're identical, nigga. You can't tell one from the other, bro. They look like
you
that's like.
I could tell the difference.
Well, they got some tattoos there and shit. Some tattoos.
Nah, was it the main thing is though? He better make sure he healed right from that hand. You know, once you break your hand, it's not the same.
Nah.
Not the same.
Yo, I was just telling them that that's not an easy injury to come back from, bro.
Yeah, they saying that it can take 2 to 3 months for that to heal, and then he's gonna have to go to all types of therapy and all types of testing, and you know, if
they might give him steroids.
If they was to push that fight back, that we won't be able to see that the Tim Tszyu and Jermell. If they was to push it back, we're looking at June for them to fight, and I think that's going to be too long for Tim Tszyu. I think he's looking for something now in January, and those are the two fill-ins, Fundora and Harrison. So let's see what happens with that. All right. So was a quick
why they're not talking about Danny Garcia, man? Danny Garcia's right there in the mix too. He's at 54 now.
I don't know. It's been quiet.
He's looking for a title shot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, and Tim Tszyu's not all that bigger than. I don't think Tim Tszyu's all that bigger than Danny. To be honest, that'll be a good fight. Thinking about that, bro.
Because Tim Tszyu is undefeated. You know, that'll be a very good fight. So let's see what happens. I don't know. I don't see what's, you know. I didn't hear nothing about Danny Garcia in the mix. So as of right now, they got these two right here, Sebastian and Tony Harrison. So
you better go Tony Harrison, bro.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on.
Tony got the.
Huh?
Tony get you. I was gonna say Tony get tired. Fundora get tired.
Yeah, he gets tired. All right, let's move on to the next one. Canelo and Bivol, they're going to rematch this fight at 168, at 168 pounds. And we're looking at, I think they're going to try to push this fight from Cinco de Mayo. Because, you know, that's Canelo's day. So your thoughts on this at 168?
Go ahead, Tuti.
No, to me, got my man winning the fight, man. Either 168. 175, he shouldn't go 175. He got to chill out 175. 168 is Canelo house. He got beef. Before got beef. You gonna see. What?
What do you think? What do you think, Jay?
I don't think that fight's gonna happen in May, though. I'll tell you that much.
Why?
Because he just came from an injury, from surgery. Yeah. That's not gonna. Thinking about it, that's only 4 or 5 months from now. That fight.
You know, he started training again, though, right?
Probably, but I guarantee you that fight ain't happening. And if there's a fight that he's gonna fight Cinco de Mayo, it's gonna have to be that Isaiah Ryder. I mean,
Jack Ryder.
That Ryder dude.
Jack Ryder. I think that's his name. Jack Ryder.
Son Ryder. I don't know who he is. I mean, I see some highlights and all that, but that's the only fight I see. And you know what? Let me say this. Let's be fair.
But hold on, let me
hold on, EJ. He gonna be fair. He gonna be fair.
Hold on, Jay. Let me correct this. Let me correct this. The Canelo and Bivol fight is not gonna happen in Cinco de Mayo. It's gonna happen late September.
September.
The fight before, right? The fight before this fight, Canelo. I don't know if it's Jack Ryder. I don't know if he's gonna fight him or not.
It's a tune-up.
I mean, let me be fair and say, you know what? Canelo just came from surgery. You know, it's not good to say to just to throw him in the lion's den just yet because he just came from surgery.
Right.
So I wouldn't mind seeing him with somebody with a heartbeat at least that's going to work. Now I don't know Ryder. I don't know. Maybe Ryder does give him a better fight, but a good fight. But I'm saying as far as like Canelo, I wouldn't mind seeing Canelo with somebody in the super middleweight division. Like I'll give you an example. Like I wouldn't mind seeing him in there with David. What's his name? David. He just lost to David Benavidez.
Oh, Lemieux. The David Lemieux?
David Lemieux. That'll be a good comeback fight for Canelo. Why? Because Canelo's gonna have this. See, I want to see him get pushed too. See, let's see where the right hand is. Can he? Can that be a good barn burner? Absolutely, because we know this dude punches hard. But we all know Canelo's way superior than David Lemieux.
Well, hopefully he'll come back. In May. I don't know who though. Jack Ryder. They said that kid Jack Ryder's in the mix, and then this fight is gonna happen in like late September or something like that. So I want to see this fight at 168. I think Canelo's gonna rock him.
Yeah, but you gonna see?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna rock him, because the thing is, it's true what what Tuti's saying. I don't disagree with him. When Canelo went to 175, that weight don't belong for Canelo. He looked heavy. He can't get off like he wants to. He can't get off, and he knew he was like, if I get off like I want, he probably could stop me. And not with the punches. It's just the volume of punches that Bivol's gonna throw him. It might overwhelm him, and he might get tired. That sometimes that happens. But at 168, that's where Canelo looked really good, and that's where the fight really should be at.
Yeah.
You got to give Canelo all the credit in the world for him stepping up to 175 and fight. He's the best. I don't care what nobody say. Arthur Bertaviev is good, but Bivol right now, he's fought the better fighters than Bertaviev. So I think Bivol is the man to beat at 175. Yeah. So I'll tell you the truth. For him to take that fight to Bivol at 175 says a lot about Canelo's character. But he deserved this fight at 168. At 168, I will say that he do got a chance on beating Bivol.
Well, I'm looking forward to this fight. I think Canelo's gonna, being that he lost at 175, there's gonna be a lot of animosity towards Bivol that night at 168, and I think Canelo's gonna take care of business. I got Canelo in this fight when it comes.
Yeah, Canelo just needs to work that body. I think, yo. Yeah. Like he need to work. He need to work Bivol's body. I think Canelo need to work his way inside Bivol. Don't let Bivol beat him from the outside, because that's what Bivol was pretty much doing, beating him, throwing punches from the outside, and hold them. You're gonna tire him up. Yeah, Canelo needs to put that pressure on him. Stay on that nigga ribcage all night, and you see Bivol. You see him slow down. Okay, not for nothing. If you seen a couple of punches that he landed on the body, he had a red spot on it. If you look at it, I remember that. Me looking, I was like, yo, Canelo was trying to dig in there.
Yeah. His arm, before
arm. The arms, the arms.
Yeah, he was tearing up his arms. All right, the last slot of the year. I got to end it with this. We got Mr. Tank Davis and Hector Garcia, January 7th. That's going to be the first fight of the year. And we got Mr. Devin Haney talking shit about Mr. Hector Garcia, that he whooped his ass and threw him out the gym. And he was saying that Hector Garcia, it is a tune-up fight for Tank. I don't know who he's fooling. And, I got my boy Ryan Garcia in the middle telling Devin, chill out. I got next. With the sad face, with the pissed off emoji, I'm telling y'all right now, I think Ryan is gonna put some work in that ring against Tank. But first, let's talk about Hector Garcia and Tank. What you guys, I know Jay, go ahead, Jay. I know you've been repeating this for a minute. Just say one more last time for the year.
Listen, that's my comrade. Hector Garcia is my comrade. That'll be the best win in Dominican Republic's history, well, not in sports because we got big baseball players, but in the boxing world, if somehow Hector Garcia could pull out a win, I think that's like the greatest upset ever from a Dominican boxer ever,
Yeah.
or the greatest win ever for a Dominican boxer, hands down. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. Que Dios te bendiga. Ojalá que tú puedas ganar, pero tú vas para abajo. 6 rounds. I only give 6 rounds to Hector Garcia. I'm sorry. Tank is going to walk right through that dude. See, homeboy's coming from 130. You know what I'm saying? He beat that kid Colbert, but we all know Colbert is a boxer. He's a boxer. I don't think he's a big puncher like that.
No.
And Tank is a hell of a puncher. And as soon as Tank touches him, it's gonna be a field day for him. And it's the truth. I hope he could put up a good fight. Hopefully he could put up a wall. Give a name for yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I don't see it. I've seen this movie before. I keep telling people I've seen this over and over. Hector Garcia is an undefeated fighter. Yes, he's coming from low weight class. To fight Tank, he doesn't look like the bigger fighter. Okay, but Tank is the bigger fighter. He might not be in height, but overall, his body mass, yes. Yeah. Tank is a lot more stronger than him, and he's going to manhandle him come that day, come January 7th.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about
what you think?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Again, about that.
The thing here, right? It's not only that he's coming up for 130, and you know what I'm saying? Is that the way people talking about Tank gonna hurt this man. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even that man's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not even his fault that they're talking about him. But the way they talking about Tank, he want to put this man out, bro. Bad. You know
who you talking about? Hector Garcia?
Yeah.
His coach is talking greasy, talking about we're gonna eat Tank up, or we're gonna take Tank. We coming for Tank.
Where that Devin Haney, Shakur, Stevenson, Ryan Garcia talk about Tank, this man is dying to put hands on somebody, and Hector Garcia got beef. Right now, he ain't getting that ring.
You think he's gonna set an example that night, January 7th?
What? You gonna see?
With Garcia, he is. With Garcia, he is. But at the end of the day, it really don't mean nothing, because we all know that styles make fights. And I'm gonna be honest with you. With Garcia, he might do a statement, but it's a different story when you fight the elite fighters of the world.
And that guy Hector Garcia, he walks into the fighters.
Exactly. Oh my, bro. You see, you see what I'm talking about? Yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I like talking certain things with you, because you see the shit I see. I kept telling them, same thing that you said. He walks. That's what, I said, no lie. I'm going to tell you, I think Tank is knocking him out with an uppercut. Remember, I told you this. He's going to stop him with an uppercut, because homeboy's going to walk right into that uppercut. Boom. Lights out.
Jay, I got somebody.
Gonna wake up in Dominican Republic over there in the hospital.
Jay, I got somebody in the chat. Jeffrey Hernandez. He's saying Demolo JP.
What up, my brother? My
Thanks for stopping in,
What's
Jeffrey.
Up, Thanks for popping in. Subscribe, Jeff.
Smash that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We do this on a yearly basis. 2023, we got a lot in store. We got some big plans.
Just so you know, he's out of Georgia, Georgia and Atlanta.
Please share the live.
Yes, sir. Share.
Let's get some more people in here, man. Thanks for stopping in, Jeffrey. So now let's get to the Ryan situation, because Ryan's been a little quiet. I guess I think somebody's in his camp is telling him he's doing a little too much talking and not taking it serious. What are your thoughts on being this the final show of the year? Where does Ryan sit right now as far as him training and getting ready for Tank?
They saying that man is dirty, man. They saying that man is dirty.
They say that he's juicing up.
Yeah. Yes, I will too. You gonna fight Tank?
Oh man,
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
He
Nah,
loosen up. He may take out his system before he
yo,
blood
though,
system.
listen. Let me tell you something, man. You know what? You know what bugged me out the other day when I seen that interview with Tank, and he was saying Tank. Tank said out of his mouth. This is what Tank said, fellas. Pay attention. Ryan Garcia had a better chance on beating me with King Canelo than the train. Yo,
It's
dude,
true.
listen.
It's
Yo,
true. It's true though.
yo, and this is what I've been feeling since he got
It's
with Joe
true.
Goose.
It's true.
I'm sorry, Joe
And
Goose ain't supposed to be there. He not. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, Joe Goosen, go train Pitbull Cruz. Go train Leo Santa Cruz or somebody of that nature. Give him more heart, more balls. Or I don't know what, but you ain't gonna do that. You can't. That's the worst thing to tell Ryan to go after. He gonna close the gap on the smaller dude. You know what happens when that happens. You giving the advantage of Tank. You need to fight Tank from the outside. You keep him out of base. Same shit that happened with Bivol and Canelo is the same shit that needs to happen when Ryan fights Tank. Keep him outside, tie him up. You know, keep him at the end of your jab. Every time he steps in, you move back, boom, get that jab right there. Grab him. That's the only way I see Ryan giving a good account of himself that night when he fights Tank. Other than that, if he comes in with them with that balls, he want to stand in there with him, he is gone. It's gonna be earlier than what people think. And that's what I don't see. I don't even want to get hyped because I can see it. I can see it. Tank, just just look how he set people up. Look how he set you up. He set you up lovely. You know, and I don't think that Ryan's gonna be he ain't gonna be prepared for that power at 135 or at 136, whatever it is.
I got a special guest on the phone. I got a special guest on the phone that want to get on real quick. He wants to talk his piece about Tank Camp. Ladies and gentlemen, Biddy Love. Go ahead, Biddy.
The one who's not gonna withstand the power is gonna be Haney when Tank crack those ribs, brother. That's what's gonna happen. And I hope you're ready. Because you kind of loud, bro, and I hear you from over here. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
You're gonna have to calm
listen.
down, bro.
Let me tell you something. Just have my money ready when they fight. That's all I'm
You bet
telling you.
I'm going in over there with $1,000. I'm gonna put it
Okay.
on the table and I'm gonna enjoy my drink. All I know is
Yep.
that what color is it?
Listen,
I'm
listen. I don't want no fights. I don't want white people fighting with you. That's all I'm telling you. I don't want to be giving you that look.
Because the game plan.
I'll take that money from them.
And the game plan of the
Yo,
master.
listen, Piri, listen. Let me tell you, Piri, let me say something to you. First of all, listen to your brother. Just listen to your brother.
Why?
I'm your brother, Pring. Listen to me. Hey, don't bet $1,000 on that.
Listen. It's light work, brother. Light work.
Hey, I don't want to listen to
Listen,
don't bet $1,000.
listen to your brother.
Hey,
Listen to your brother because you know what?
Canelo and what you know about Canelo and Benavidez. I got this.
That's a different fight, Pring. That's a different
Listen,
type
it's
of
a
fight.
different fight. There you go.
Different type of fight, Pring. Different type of
I'm telling
fight.
you,
we gotta
fight.
There's only one way to find out in the ring. That's it.
Listen. Let me just say one thing. Look, the only one in the world right now. The only one in the world right now that want the smoke with Devin Haney, he's calling him out. He put his friendship in jeopardy with the nigga. It's Shakur Stevenson. But to be honest with you, everybody else, they leaving Devin Haney for last, bro, because they know they're gonna have their hands full when they fight that dude. See, and the thing is, it's okay. The more I always say this, the more y'all criticize, the more sweeter it's gonna be come that night.
I'm not with nobody. All I know is I rock it with Tank. My money goes to him all along.
Listen to your brother. Listen to your brother.
I won't bet $1,000. That wasn't Not that fight. Not that fight.
Nah, I got it. It's gonna be right there, right on top of the table.
Yo,
Right,
Pirin.
right on the table.
Pirin, I'm gonna take it
Pirin.
easy with you. Look, I'll bet $100 with you.
Yeah. JP, put 100. JP.
What, 100?
100. Nah, I don't want 100. I want 1,000.
Oh, it was a fighting words right
Yo,
there.
you better, yo, listen. That's one thing I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna say this shit right now in this live.
JP, hold on, JP, hold on.
All right,
Pirin.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna make it
Pirin.
simple. I'm gonna make it simple.
Pirin.
Hold on.
Pirin.
Hold on. What?
You saw how EG took back his bet, right? Pirin, you can do the same thing. Don't worry about it, Pirin. It's all right.
I'm not easy.
Listen.
I'm
Listen.
gonna
But listen, let me say this on this live. Let me say this on this live. Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Up right now.
Hold on, Jay. Hold
Listen.
on, Jay. Get it.
Let me spice this up real quick. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna make it so that we could all be happy here. I'm gonna put 1,000 on the table, right? JP could take 900. You could put the 100.
Who? No, I'm not betting that fight. I'm not betting that fight.
Oh,
I'm not an easy fight, Pirin.
Yo, he's going against the brother. This is what I'm trying to say.
No,
Let me
but
fix
listen
this.
what I'm telling you.
No.
Nobody ever says it's an easy fight. I'm rocking one.
Let me fix this before you put yourself in a bigger hole, bro.
Well, Pirin, what you doing? Pirin, what you doing is not smart, though, nigga. Pirin, it's not an easy
listen,
fight.
Pirin, let me, yo, listen.
That's different. They're gonna stand there toe to toe.
Dude, you helped him enough. You don't want to listen. Let me help him. Let me see if I can help him. Let me see if I can get to it. Pirin, listen to this, bro. Your brother is being a better brother than David Benavidez. He's being a better brother than David Benavidez.
JP, hold on, JP. Tuti, you putting 1,000 you putting 1,000 on Canelo, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna make a point here. JP, you putting 1,000 on Benavidez, right?
Yeah.
All right. EG, who you think is a smart bet there?
That's a smart bet.
I think the smarter bet would be Tank and Devin Haney. The Canelo.
The what?
The Canelo fight is a little.
No, I'm talking about the fight between Canelo and Benavidez. Who you think bet smart there? Because they each both got 1,000 on their own man.
JP.
Who you think was a smart bet there?
JP.
So then you saying Tuti was not a smart bet?
To me, I think because I think Canelo is at the end of his prime, and I think Benavidez is going to finish him.
So
that's a good way to see it. That's a good way to see it. But you see, you don't see. The thing is that you don't see what he's seen. And guess what? I'm seeing what Tuti's seen. I just think different in that case than Tuti. But you see, you're not seeing this. That Tuti's seen this. Tuti's seen who has Benavidez fought. And let's be clear. That's why I'm saying. That's why I understand why Tuti said I bet $1,000 because he said, you know what? Benavidez still hasn't fought at that top notch. Let's see how you do when you get up there. He's been there a lot of times. Canelo, this ain't gonna be Canelo's first rodeo.
Yeah.
You know what I told JP today? I might bet a little 100 to Canelo and Benavidez. I may be sliding a little bit on Canelo because Benavidez' jaw, that kind of scared me when he fell. And I never seen Canelo fall like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So a little 100, maybe.
I see Canelo hurt. I see Canelo hurt.
A little bit.
But hold on, Benny. Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Benny, you got to understand, Canelo's at the end of his prime, bro. He's at the end of his prime.
No, you're right.
Don't listen. He don't want the help. His brother already, he's trying to help, but he don't want it. Don't give it to him. Let him lose his money.
Canelo's only 32 years old, bro.
And what you think?
Yo, listen. Let me tell you something. You know the money I taken from my son from the basketball. Listen, the money I taken from my son in the basketball thing, that basketball little thing I got going. That money you taking from him, I'm gonna take it back, Peter. Don't worry about it. You're gonna give me my money back.
Yo, Canelo's. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Canelo's 33, but how many fights he had in his career?
All right, yeah, but he never take no punishment. What punishment Canelo took? Nobody punished Canelo. Who punished Canelo? Canelo ain't got no punishment. Not at all.
I got to do my research. I can't give you an answer right now on that.
But nobody punished Canelo.
The only thing I'm saying is that bet that you took the $100, that you're gonna take the $100 from my son in the NBA thing, the NBA poll thing, that you always up. He's always up, always. He don't lose one. He got caught cheating like 3 times already.
Hold on.
And he gonna take that little $100. I promise you, I'm gonna get that money back.
Little bit, Canelo. He's not official yet. I'm sliding a
You
little bit.
yeah, he don't want to hear me. He didn't want to hear me.
So it was kind of flaky, bro. Yeah, nigga, hit him hard. He fell. That's what's scary.
Yeah, but I don't think Canelo's gonna hit him. Like, I don't think he's gonna hit him. I don't think he's gonna.
I don't know. I'm not 100% yet. Like I said, those are not my man. But I'm just want to get in the bet just to make it a little, make it a little fun, huh?
Yo, the problem here, you gotta understand about that David Haney and Tank. That Tank will have to jab his way in. That's not easy. You gotta jab his way in. When this nigga, he gonna try to
hold on.
So now you gotta try to jab your way in. So every time you try to jab your way in,
listen, fellas, on this fight, I'm staying neutral. I'm staying neutral in this fight, right?
EG, you gotta throw at least $50.
I'm staying.
We gotta make this fun, EG.
I'm staying neutral in this fight. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
Listen to this. You know, me looking in, I don't see Devin Haney is gonna last the whole entire fight, running and hitting and running and hitting. I don't see that. I don't see it.
Let me tell you something. Tutti, let me say one thing. Just one thing. I'll shut up after that. EG, this is where you've been wrong. And I was waiting to get this because I've been waiting to get to this.
Yeah,
you know what? Let me tell you something. How did Mayweather win the fight with Canelo?
Sticking and moving, but he was doing a lot more sticking.
Hold up. What did you listen? What did you say?
Sticking and moving.
No, all right. Let me say this.
But you can't. Hold on, Jay. Hold on. You can't compare Mayweather to that.
But let me. Why not? Why not? They both. Canelo was the puncher.
Jay. Come on, Jay.
But listen, Canelo was the puncher. Hold up, Canelo.
You talk about the style, EG, not the fighter.
What's the style? All right.
Hold on, one at a time, fellas. One at a time. What was that? Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. One at a time. Go ahead.
Listen, this is exact. That's a perfect comparison because the puncher in that fight was Canelo. Everybody's still saying that Canelo, once he lands one blow on Mayweather, is gone, right? And guess what? He didn't do shit that night. Why? Because Floyd Mayweather had a jab in his face.
He had him frustrated.
With that jab. Right? And I keep telling y'all, y'all sleeping on Devin Haney.
Yeah, but I don't think Devin is.
Y'all don't listen. There's great boxers right now. Look, you got.
Yeah, but that's two different calibers of fighter, Jay. That's two different calibers of fighter there.
How? They come from the same school. We come from the same school.
On Haley.
Yo, listen, y'all sleeping on him. Devin Haney come from the same school.
Hold on, Jay. It's not we not sleeping on him.
He's gonna catch a heart attack.
Tutti, let me tell you something. You know this.
They don't understand
Devin Haney coming from the same school. All right, Jay.
Tutti, what do you?
I don't understand it, though.
Hold on. What is your Tutti? What is your point of view on that? Go ahead.
Let me talk. Listen, the thing I don't understand, right? That Haney is a boxer.
Okay.
Right? He's a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know.
Right? He kicks and moves, and he knows the game. Tank got a box.
You're right.
Remember, you understand? David Haney got a longer reach than Tank.
I'm gonna shut it down right now.
Tapping. Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
He's gonna be tapping him, right? The only way Tank gonna be able to hit him, he wants to jab his way in. By the time he tries to jab his way in, Tank, David Haney gonna. Once he feels that Tank is getting too close, he's gonna grab him up.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold him.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Perfect.
Can Tank box?
All right. Yes. But how you want to outbox somebody that's taller than you?
Nah. But they don't get it.
How you want to outbox somebody that's taller than you as a boxer?
They're bigger than you. They got more. Listen, got more reach.
Yeah.
Everything than you.
That don't make no sense what you say.
What? This is
the only time y'all saw Tank box.
All right. So hold on a second. Hold on a second. And I know this is not a Devin Haney caliber of a fighter, but he's a big fighter as well. What happened when Rolly was coming at Tank?
Listen, can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
Please. Okay, listen to this. This is where you say there's difference. There's a difference. Why? Because Rolly is a come forward fighter. He said it. He hates boxers. He loves Roberto Duran, Chavez. He loves fighters that come inside to fight.
Yes.
That's how he thinks. Listen. His
He not a
mind
boxer.
first is on attacking.
Yes.
So that plays in favor of Tank. Because you know what? Even if Rolly is stronger than Tank, even if he's a much bigger puncher than Tank, all he gotta do is set them traps on Rolly. He's gonna walk right in. And that's what he did. He made him walk right into that uppercut. Or that right hand. The left hand, I'm sorry. Put him to sleep.
Listen.
It's that easy for a dude like Tank to set traps. Was it an easy fight? No, it was hard because you got a guy that's coming in. He ain't letting you think. He got hit in the process. But when he said it's time to open up, I feel him getting weaker. I feel that I can reach him. It's gone. You're gone.
All I
He
gotta
can't do it with Devin.
You're right.
You know, you're right. You're 100% right, Jay. But all I gotta say is, if you thinking for one second that Tank is not gonna hit Haney, you're mistaken, brother. You're
But
mistaken,
this is
brother.
what I'm saying. Y'all think that, listen, you see what the problem with them is that look, y'all thinking too much of Tank power. How is it? Listen, do you know that the power can get neutralized by a jab?
Tank has skills too. He got skills in the ring as well.
But listen to what I'm telling you. A jab can neutralize that power. How you gonna reach him? How you gonna get him? How you gonna hit him with a power shot when you can't reach him?
I just want to say one thing though. Now you're right, JP.
Y'all saw the fight. Hold on. Y'all saw when he fought what that man named Barrios? What that man named Barrios?
Mario Barrios?
Yeah, Marco Barrios.
Yeah, you see man but Barrios is not a boxer, dude.
He's not a boxer. Oh my God.
Way in.
Hallelujah.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not a boxer. That's why it's easy for him to make his way in. But what's that? Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz was throwing too much punches and he got caught. What? I'm telling you, man, there was no grabbing. He never grabbed at all in that fight.
You're right.
He just kept throwing punches.
Yo,
JP, one question.
I swear to everything I love. Leo Santa Cruz looked like an amateur that night. Listen, he looked like an amateur. How you gonna repeat 3 punches down the pipe? You coming in, you gonna get caught with that.
Who you talking about?
To be honest with you,
who you talking about?
Leo Santa Cruz. He threw 3 straight punches. All he had to do is 1, 2, 3, uppercut, bye-bye, game over. He's still knocked out in the corner.
But you know that when watch it. But can I ask one question? Hello?
Yeah.
I got one question for Tuti. So what you're saying is the way that Tank will win.
In what way?
He said, hold on, I'll translate. He said that you two are saying that there's no way.
He said it in English.
You know what I'm saying? Not translate. Let me repeat. Because it's an echo.
No, I said it again.
Go ahead.
It's simple. JP and Tuti. So basically you're saying, because the way you're saying, and I agree, I'm not arguing with you, that there's no possible way Tank's winning this fight, right?
No, I'm saying it's gonna be very hard. No, it's gonna be very hard. That's all I'm saying. Very hard. That's all I'm saying. Of course he can win. He can win. It's gonna be very hard. It's gonna be very hard.
JP, can you answer me, JP? Are you saying there's no way possible Tank can win, right?
No, I didn't. I never told you that. I never told you that. It's the same way that Tuti said. I told you I did. If 2 guys are elite, listen. If 2 guys are elite fighters, two of the best fighters in the world, Devin Haney versus Tank, it's always going to be looked at as a 50-50 fight. I'm pretty sure the favor is going to be Tank a little bit, a little bit more than Devin Haney at the beginning. But once the fighters are in the ring, it's going to be an even fight. I guarantee you, because people that bet, they know what they're gonna look at.
Let me cut in 1
But
second.
what I'm trying to tell you is.
Let me cut in 1 second. I know you said 50-50 fight. I understand that, but the way you were explaining it when you was getting loud, it seemed like you were saying there's no way Tank. The way it sounded like to me, right? Correct me or wrong,
No.
Like,
He was saying
no way that Tank gonna
why
win.
he got his money on Devin. He was saying why he got his money on Devin.
Huh?
Look. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go back to this date. Look, I'm gonna go back to this date. You guys remember a guy by the name of Buster Douglas?
Yeah.
Remember when he fought Iron Mike Tyson?
Yeah, and Buster Douglas owes that fight too, because that was a 13. That was a 13.
Hold up. Let me say something. Let me finish. He could have lost it. He could have done. It's like I keep telling y'all. There's no ifs in boxing. Yep. There's no ifs. There was an official loss by Mike Tyson that night. He lost his oath. It's plain and simple. So only thing I got to tell you is this: was Buster Douglas making it hard for Mike to come in? Yes.
He didn't train for that fight,
bro. It don't matter. It don't matter. Listen, it don't matter. We know. I know for sure. Me and Tutti, we know that Iron Mike will destroy Buster Douglas.
Right, when he's properly trained. He didn't train for that fight. He was partying.
Listen to what I'm saying first. Y'all not listening to this. What we know that a trained Mike Tyson would have probably destroyed Buster Douglas. Right?
Yes. Yes.
But what I gotta tell you is this: styles make fights. That man Buster Douglas jab, no matter what anybody tell me, was giving him fits to come in, and he was getting caught with stupid shots all night. You understand what I'm telling you? So what I'm trying to tell you is this: styles make fights. Devin Haney is not gonna be in front of Tank, bro. He is. Listen to me. If me and Tutti are telling you this, don't you think that Devin Haney got people in his corner that know what the hell they talking about?
It's not gonna be easy fight.
These people, they're gonna tell Devin, Devin, you need to keep him outside your jab all night. The same way you beat Ken Moses, just use your jab a little more.
You're right.
Game over.
JP, so I guess I'm gonna wrap the 1,000 in a ribbon, and it's a gift for you. It's gonna be right on the tape right there.
Well, first and most, look, we gotta also give a shout out to Blue Blood.
Yeah,
Blue Blood Sports.
And shout out to Blue Blood.
Yeah, yes. We give a shout out to Blue Blood because Blue Blood, he got a lot of heart and a lot of balls for telling Tank what it is in his face. He told him there's only 3 fighters in the world that can beat you. One is Devin Haney, second is Shakur Stevenson, the third one is Tank himself. Okay?
What do you mean by that? By Tank himself?
He told him
that if Tank comes in with the wrong game plan.
It's like this. Look, it's like this. If I ask y'all a question, right? If I ask you a question, Tutti, let me ask you this question. What fighter you like more, Vernon Forrest or Shane Mosley?
Shane Mosley, but he can't beat Vernon Forrest.
We love Shane. Listen, we love Shane. But Shane Mosley couldn't fuck with Vernon because Vernon had that jab that took everything away from him.
Yeah, it was
over. Rest my case, please.
Yeah. But so when the fight happens and when it finishes, we could rehear them all, right?
Yep.
You could record it. You could listen. I'm gonna rewind it for you.
No. I was asking a question. That's all. I'm sorry.
Because you know what? Remember, I keep telling you. Look at that fight with Vernon Forrest. Shane Mosley was pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world at the time. There came Vernon Forrest, who nobody wanted to give him a title shot, and Shane Mosley took a risk with him in Madison Square Garden. And what happened?
He knocked him out, bro.
He didn't knock him out in none of the fights.
Let me ask you a question, guys.
He didn't get stopped, but he did knock them down like 2 times in that fight. He beat the shit out of Shane after that fight. Was again.
Haney's supposed to fight Lomo next, right? As you said, JP?
It's supposed to happen in March, but I think Loma's trying to wait.
Now, you think Haney gonna walk through him? Or
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Loma's a little old. He hasn't been the same fighter he was. Now, let me tell you something. If Lomachenko fights the way he used to fight before, no, I don't care what fighter in the world you're talking about. It could be Shakur, it could be anybody. They're gonna have their hand full with Loma, that old school Loma. Because Loma was a fucking, that dude right there was a technician in there, bro. He picked you apart. He know what to do. Now, and the thing is, I'm going to be honest. Look, Devin Haney got a lot of advantages over Loma. He's a lot bigger than Loma, fellas. He got a long-ass jab. You see, the whole thing about it is this. He's older. He's much older already, he hasn't been as active as, he was before. He was taking, look, Loma went taken from champion after champion after champion after champion. Now He has come. He's fought one time, like two times maybe. After the loss with Tio, you fighting the best guy at the lightweight division right now. No matter what anybody say, Devin Haney. So Devin might be a little sharper. He might beat Loma. He might beat him good, but nothing to take away from that win. I don't want to say that Loma's old or nothing like that. It's just that right now I just think you need to be in your game, bro. When you boxing, you need to be in top of your game. And I keep saying, look at what happened to Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was beating every welterweight in the world. What happened? He got injured. He came back. He tried to take on Pacquiao. Oh, Pacquiao, he lost. Come on, fellas. You got to be on top of the game.
So, JP, I got a question for you. If there's one boxer you got to pick, right, that you think that you think could beat Haney, who would it be, or you think there's nobody can beat him right now?
No, not at all. I think there's fighters like Shakur Stevenson. Look, Shakur Stevenson got the best chance out of anybody in the world to beat Devin Haney at lightweight,
Haney?
at 135. Yes. The reason why is because Shakur's a southpaw. Shakur's a southpaw, and he know how to walk that. Look, I've seen the sparring sessions between them. And, they were real close sparring sessions, but you could tell that the more seasoned fighter was Shakur Stevenson when he was fighting in there with him. You could tell he felt a little bit more comfortable than Devin. And I'm telling you, that was a long time ago. But he felt comfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was getting hit with shots, but he felt comfortable. You could see Devin was, Devin didn't have the jab he had, the jab that he got now, he didn't have it then. So who knows what happened? But I'll tell you the truth. I love Devin Haney. I like Devin, but I think his hands will be full with a guy like Shakur Stevenson. That dude right there, he got all the smoke.
And not Tank?
Bro, Styles made fights. Y'all don't get it? See, y'all, listen, let me just say this for last. This is the last thing I'm going to tell y'all about the Tank situation in Devin until it happens. This is the last thing I'm going to tell you. You want to know the truth? The truth is this. I believe Tank has a lot of disadvantages going into the fight with Devin. One is the height. Devin is too tall, lanky. He got long ass arms. He uses his jab too much. Those are crucial things because you can't just walk into a guy like Devin. He's gonna pick you apart. You see, and the thing is that Gervonta Davis is smart enough not to let himself look like ridiculous. He might want to box with Devin. He might, and it's gonna be even worse if he do that. It's gonna get worse. Cause he's gonna get caught with that jab from the outside.
You don't understand though.
Hold on. I got it in the chat. I got Grace of God said height does not make a difference with Tank. Tank proved that. Haney is not a complete boxer. He only has
he proved it. But with who he proved it? Caesar, look, you see that guy Caesar right there? I try to teach him. He's another PD. I try to teach him. But he don't listen neither, right? He don't listen neither, but it's okay. Because you know what? He's going to learn that night. We're not talking about the height. We're talking about the caliber fighter that he's fighting. Marco Barrio is not a boxer.
Hold on. Yo, who's a better boxer? Who's a better boxer? Leo Santa Cruz or Devin Haney?
Of course, Devin.
And Leo Santa Cruz was putting hands on
exactly. On Tank. And I keep telling these dudes that. They don't see that. They do not see it. You know what they seen? They seen a knockout. That's all they seen, a knockout. That's the worst thing they could see when you fight a guy like Devin. Because you're going to be all night. You know what they're going to say? Y'all going to hate Devin more that night. I swear to everything I love that night, y'all going to say, yo, bro, he's the boringest fight in the world. He ran. He this, he that. That's what y'all going to say. Y'all got to look. Boxing is an art, bro. He got the tools to beat Tank. And when he beats Tank, I don't want to hear that. I want y'all to give him his flowers.
No, I give Devin Haney all props, but I want to say one thing.
I got another. Hold on, Biddy. I got another chat. Tank fought. This is come from Grace of God. Tank fought more risky fighters than Devin.
Who?
Hold on. Tank fought bigger punches.
Who? Okay, yeah, well, you can say that. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, he fought Pimpy Cruz. He fought Rolly. This guy Rolly. But you see, this is what they failed to see. They failed to see
They
this.
walk in
Rolly
fighters though.
got his
They
ass
walk in.
whooped. Rolly got his ass whooped by
You know,
Devin in
I'm
the
glad.
ring.
I'm glad you brought. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
I'm
listen to JP, man.
Pitting is stupid, yo. He said, "This is a JP." Go ahead.
Listen to him, man. That's it.
No, y'all listen.
All I
Y'all,
say,
you know what it is?
that night, if it happens, listen, I don't say one thing, guys. That night when it happens, I promise you, write this down. And you got to record it?
Yeah, it's recorded.
We can play it again today. Okay. I promise you, the day that fight happens, right? I'm going to walk into either JP or ED Hall, where we at. I'm going to walk in nice and quiet.
Yeah.
The money going to be tied in a ribbon, and I'm going to put it on top of the table, gifts for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all match that, and that's it. Y'all win. If I win, walk away too. But now, let me tell you what, JP, you're not gonna like me if your boy lose, bro.
But so listen, because see, me and you different, right?
Hold on,
I'm
Jay.
not gonna do it to you. I'm not gonna do it to you because I can't lower myself to see. I can't see when I try to correct people in certain things. It's because I know what I'm telling you. Now, let me tell you something. I can't go down there and say, oh well, if he wins, I'm gonna be all night on you. Nah, you know what I'm not gonna do? I'm gonna tell you. You see what you just saw? That's what you call a masterful boxing lesson. That's what you call a boxing. That's what you call boxing.
So basically, what you're saying, Jay, is that Devin Haney's gonna give him a boxing lesson that night. That's what you're saying.
It could happen just like what I'm telling you. It could happen just like that. He could give him a boxing lesson from the outside, and y'all gonna say this. Oh, Tank, it looked like Tank got hurt. Or Tank, something is gonna come with Tank. He didn't take it serious. He did the whole thing that always happens.
Basically, JP's calling it right now. There's gonna be a win.
I am calling it because I know that's what happens all the time.
Yeah, he's gonna give Tank a boxing lesson. That's it. That's all.
Hold on, I got another chat over here.
We got no chat.
Haney, yeah. Gates of God is going in, boy. hold on, he's going in.
He's gonna win too. We should put him in the chat. He understands it, but I know he's attacking today because you know what I'm saying. He know this is what we do.
He said, Haney. He said Haney doesn't constantly put his hands down. I don't know what that means.
Okay, hey, exactly. What? Mayweather does the same thing too.
Okay.
This is the thing what I'm telling you.
Now, yeah.
This is the thing what I'm trying to tell people. Look, fellas, believe what I'm trying to tell you. Look, Devin Haney comes from the Floyd Mayweather camp. This kid he schooled from them, bro, from the Mayweather camp. Listen, he comes from Floyd Senior too. Y'all bugging, bro. Y'all really underestimating Devin Haney a lot. I'm telling you, y'all been doing it for a long time, and I kept
underestimating him. Hold on, Jay. Hold on. I'm not underestimating him. I just feel that Devin has not.
Y'all been doing that for a long time, and it's because of the power that he don't possess at 135. And I'm telling y'all, listen. You see, Devin is a big 135 pounder. Every time he try to make 135, he got to drain. He got to kill himself to make that weight. Now, you know it's not easy. When you kill yourself to make weight, you don't feel as strong. Now he got a nutritionist. He says he can make the weight a little better. But that don't mean it's right. It don't mean it's right. It don't mean that's his. Watch when he goes to 140. And watch what he does. If Teofimo steps up at 140, you will see what that man is going to be made of. You will see because he's going to be a lot healthier. He's going to feel a lot stronger. He's not going to have to kill himself to make weight. And you guys this is why I tell y'all. I understand what y'all saying. Tank looked like a monster at 135. You know what I'm saying? He a big dude and he could still make that weight with no problem. I'm surprised because he's a big dude. But to be honest with you, he's not gonna be right in front of him. You think Devin is gonna stay right there?
Yo, Grace of God going in, boy. He said, JP said, hold on, he going in. I can't even keep up. Hold on a second. He said, JP said that Tank won those fights because the fighters came walking in. And then
We
he
all
said,
know that.
and my response is to this is Haney be putting his hands down, okay? And says you
What
cannot
that got
compare
to do
Haney.
with it?
He says you cannot compare Haney to Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather fought just the same way. That when you put your hands down, it's so your man could come in, so he could think you got me.
He said
Especially that's what Devin keep his hands down. Do you think you got me? Every time you come in, bang, that
He
jab
go
right
like
there. I
this.
keep moving you
He have
back.
it down. He
That's
go
what I'm
right
talking about.
up.
See, they
Pop,
don't know this.
pop.
This is why I
he said
say
you can't compare.
you can't lower yourself. You can't lower yourself till they understand this. You can't lower yourself. I try to tell this man, listen, me and Caesar, that kid Caesar, we
Hold
gotta
on,
put him in the chat
I'm not done.
because
I'm
he
not
knows
done
his
with it.
shit.
So you're
Hold
not
on,
done?
Jay, I'm not
What
done.
is
He
that?
says you cannot compare.
Bring it.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Hey, man. Take it easy. Yo, leave JP alone. Y'all keep fucking with JP, man. I'm telling you. Y'all niggas keep fucking with that kid, bro. I'm telling you.
He said, you cannot compare Haney to Mayweather. And then he said Haney cannot afford to put his hands down like Mayweather.
Why not?
Why not?
I gotta
He's
wait
not.
for him to
Listen,
say.
he's not. Let me say this. Let me say this. Is he said something that's smart? Okay, all right. Is he's not Mayweather? Okay, you're right. But he comes from the same school that Mayweather comes from. Floyd Mayweather Sr. taught Devin Haney enough so he can get away with certain stuff that other boxers can't do.
Yeah,
Now,
leave the
we
tag
can't say
JP today,
Devin
man.
is
Leave the JP
Mayweather,
alone.
of course not.
Yo,
Huh? I got to tutor these kids, bro. I got to tutor them because what he's trying to say, I understand. Devin Haney is not Mayweather, of course not. But they come from the same school, so he knows what he got to do in there. So when he drops his hands down, Caesar, pay attention,
Yeah.
please, and don't let this go. When he puts his hands down, he's baiting you to come in. You keep coming in. He gonna keep catching you with that jab. You think you gonna catch him? Boom! That jab is right in front of your face, real fast. See, they don't know this.
Yeah.
That's why I tell you, we can't go down in that level. We just gotta
Yeah.
keep moving them wrong when it does happen.
You gotta listen, man.
Jay,
Yo,
Let
you know
me
who
say
too do the
this here.
same
Look,
thing? Shakur Stevenson do the same thing. Shakur Stevenson do the same thing.
exactly. And no,
Shakur Stevenson do
but
the
look at what you watch. Watch what's his comeback. You know what's his comeback gonna be?
what?
Oh, Shakur Stevenson's a better boxer than Devin Haney.
No, the call got
Bro,
more power.
yo, listen. Let me tell you something.
He got more
You want
power.
to know something? Let me. Huh? What? What?
Shakur got more power than Devin.
How?
Why he did? Why he
How?
did to? Why he did to?
But,
What's his
bro,
name?
how he got more power than him? He was fighting at
Yeah.
130.
How? Yeah, how? EG, that don't make no sense. EG.
Huh?
Yeah,
Come
that don't make no
on.
sense.
At
EG.
130, he fought
Yo,
this guy.
that don't make no. You see,
Hold
this
on,
is
that
what I'm
old.
trying to tell you.
Hold on a
Yo,
second, Jay.
before we open our
They're
mouths,
different weight
we
class.
gotta be careful.
I understand. Look,
Easy.
hold on, Jay. I understand about the weight class. I understand that. To me, I think Shakur is gonna be this. He's gonna be even a better
No,
boxer at
listen.
135.
What you gotta say? Listen.
Yeah.
You see what I agree with you, EG. If you said, Tuti, you tell me if I'm wrong. If you tell me right now that Shakur Stevenson is a sharper puncher than Devin Haney, yes, I agree with you. Yes, 100%. I agree with you. But a
That's
better,
different.
bigger puncher? How?
According to Grace,
Where?
he says Shakur has more power than that's more power.
Listen, that's a lost cause with him. There's a lost cause talking to Caesar. There's a lost cause. You tell Caesar and you don't listen. It's a lost cause. But listen, anyway, listen to this. I'm gonna give Tank this. I'm gonna say this about Tank. For boxing in general, the better win for boxing is Tank Davis if he fights Devin. I'll be honest right there. You know why? Because Tank already got boxing behind his back. You feel me? He's the bigger attraction at the. So for him to win, it will be great for boxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'll be great for boxing. It'll be great for him. He probably become the face of boxing. You feel me? If he's not it, he probably becomes the face of boxing. Him beating Devin Haney that night. But the reality is that those that know boxing,
Yeah.
I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I don't even want to say because I don't want to sound kind of arrogant when you say, "Oh, you know this, you know." Nah, I'm not like that. I'm a very humble dude, and I'll tell you like this: the boxers that know boxing, they know boxing. They will tell you that fight with Devin Haney is the hardest fight that Tank has. It's gonna be hands down.
Hold on a second. I don't know about this one. He said at the end of the day, Haney cannot beat Frank Martin, and that's the fact.
Who?
Frank
Yeah,
Martin.
you see, Frank Martin just got a win the other day, right? And he's walked. He got his G-strings on right
Grace
now,
of the God,
parading around his house because he got a good win. Yo, take your thumb off, Caesar. That was a good win. There's another prospect. I tell you, look. You see, this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. Frank
And I'm listening.
Martin is a hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. I like Frank. He got a good win with Michelle Hall. What up, Yak?
Everything he's saying.
Oh, you recorded what he's saying?
No, I'm marinating. I'm using JP word, marinating. I'm marinating.
No, you got to let it sink in you. You see, sometimes we listen, but it comes out the other ear right there because you don't want to hear what I'm telling you. But I'm telling y'all facts. I'm giving y'all facts. Y'all will see what I'm telling you. That kid, Frank Martin, props to Frank Martin. He's an Errol Spence fighter. He fought a great fight with Mitchell Rivera. I thought Mitchell Rivera would use his jab or change up his style, which he didn't. He kept fighting one-dimensional. If you got to know how to adapt in that ring. You got to know how to do certain things. If you keep fighting the same way, you're going to lose. You understand? So he's parading there.
What fight about the dude that
Frank Martin versus Michelle Rivera.
Frank Martin with Michelle Rivera, the Dominican kid that lost last night.
Just like Ali?
Yeah, that Ali kid, yeah. But you see, one thing I say is Ali, that kid Ali Rivera, I give him props because he's
hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Let's not go over that. He's a boxer, right? He's a boxer, right?
Yes.
And Frank Martin is a southpaw southpaw puncher, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And what happened to Michelle?
But I'll give you a perfect example. If you boxing, right? If you boxing and you see that he got you, if you see already that man right there got you timed, bro, don't keep doing the same shit. You're gonna get fucking hit again and again.
He paralleled his that too.
Yeah, you're right.
Who's the parallel?
No, Michelle Rivera. Yeah, he got parallel. Boom. Right, he did. But listen, you see what you said right there, Angel? You trying to prove a point, and I want to give you the right answer from it.
Go ahead.
You see, Michelle Rivera was a lot taller than Frank. Well, not a lot taller, but he was taller.
You see what
he had his jab and everything, right? Right? Perfect. You got a good example. But what I try to tell you is, if you a type of fighter that you rely only on your jab, right? You only relying on your jab, jab, and you know that man right there is beating you. Every time you throw the jab, he's timing you. He actually, Frank is a better boxer than Michelle. And he keep throwing that jab, he keep getting caught. What do you think is gonna happen?
Mistake.
You gotta adjust, my brother. You gotta find a way to beat your opponent. You can't continue doing the same thing all over, and you getting tagged, tag, you're gonna get caught.
Well,
so this is what I try to tell you. You see, you're talking about one of the best boxers in the world in Devin Haney with the best jab in boxing. He knows how to use his jab. He knows when to use it, how to keep you at bay. Frank Rivera wasn't doing that to Frank. You understand? And this is why I try to tell you. You see it in every fight that Devin has. He keeps you out at that jab. Bang! He throws it. He keeps you right out. If you come in, he finds a way to tie you up and will move around. That frustrates you, bro. Especially when you're a way smaller fighter in height. How you gonna reach him? You're gonna look like Little Mac, throwing lunging punches all over. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Where you at with it, Tuti? Before we close the show, we at 150, an hour and 50 minutes. About to hit 2 hours, nigga. We're gonna close the show. We're closing the show with a bang. Let's go.
I mean, JP.
Huh?
Leave JP alone. Listen.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, styles make fight. It's harder to jab in when it's so. But other people understand it though. When you got your jab out, bang, 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 and somebody try to get into that, it's not easy.
I want to say one last too, but I'll wait till I finish.
It's not easy. I'm telling you.
It's not.
Duty, can I ask you a question?
Yo.
Duty.
Hmm.
Yo. All right.
Go ahead.
Question. On the fight with Haney and Tank, how you score it? What will be your final score?
He said it already. He said Devin by decision, knockout by Tank.
Yeah, I'm going 12 rounds. Tank got to knock him out to win that fight.
Hell, that's not going 12 rounds. That's not going 12 rounds. There's too much. There's too much animosity in that fight, bro.
No. But I want you to say who you think gonna win. You look at that fight. So you say
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. It's a tough fight. It's a tough fight.
All right, Jake, go ahead. What you think, Jake?
JP, what you say? How you call the fight, Jake?
I'm gonna tell you what happens when history repeats itself. Boxing is, like I keep telling you guys, I've seen this movie all over and over. Is Tank the best fighter I've ever seen? No. Okay, no. I've seen this movie before. I've seen great fighters like Teofimo Lopez coming up in his career looking mediocre when he fight guys like Cambosos because Cambosos got that style to interrupt them. I've seen guys like Chavez fight guys like Frankie Randall. Chavez being 89-0, fighting a guy like Frankie Randall with a great jab, kept him out of that bay and that straight right hand down the pipe. Boom! Down goes Chavez in the 11th round. I've seen that. I've seen Tommy Hearns hurt Roberto Duran, knocked him out in 2 rounds because he had a great jab and he couldn't reach him. I've seen those fights. And I'm going to tell you right now, don't be surprised when you see a unanimous decision win for Devin the Dream Haney.
All right, hold on.
Hold on. I'm writing this down.
What's your? I already know. But then you going for Tank? You said Tank what?
Huh?
What you got?
I don't see that fight going a distance, but it's gonna earn early. I give it a good 10 rounds.
No.
That's my call.
All right. Before I put my input on that last fight, Great Cigar, here we go again. Great Cigar going at it again. He said, JP, what fight you watching? Frank cut the ring. He said Frank cut the ring. Frank cut the ring off perfectly, and he fought going backwards. Great and went forward. Frank IQ is better than Haney.
Yeah, what?
Listen, now leave him alone. Leave him alone. You know, like I said, I'm gonna be honest. That's my nigga. We talk all the time. I wish y'all niggas meet a good dude. We should put him in the chat.
We're gonna bring him in.
He got a lot to say.
We're gonna bring him in the show one day.
He knows. No, he knows the shit. I'm not saying he don't.
What's his name? What's his name?
His name is Caesar.
Yo, Caesar, we're gonna bring you in. We're gonna bring you in the show one day.
In the show, bring him. Yeah, definitely. We should do that. But what I try to tell Caesar is this.
Oh, he said the boxing guru is getting challenged. Smiley emoji.
Yeah, he know. But he just said he just named me.
Oh, that's a bomb.
Guru.
That's a bomb right there.
Yeah, he just named me the boxing guru. Why? He know I know my shit. But listen, what I say to this, look, I tell Caesar this. He's saying that. Look what he just said. He said that Frank Martin has better IQ than Devin Haney. That's what he just said.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't take it that far.
But listen, but with who? This is what I try to tell him. Who? Michelle Rivera? He was a good prospect. Is he a Devin Haney? No. Is he a Cambosos? No.
Let me ask you a question, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Are you basing this? Are you basing Devin Haney his success because of the simple fact that he's undisputed?
No, it's his style of fighting.
Okay.
I don't know how else I could tell y'all. His style of fighting is not. Look, the style of fighting of Devin Haney is not appealing to the public because the public wants to see two Mexicans go at it. Right or wrong. This is the truth. When you got two Mexicans, that's why Mexicans, they get paid dollars, bro. They get their money. You know why? Because when you see a fight from two Mexicans, they go in there and they will go through they're gonna mule themselves. They're gonna it's like you ever seen the way they make like ground beef? That's how Mexicans fight, bro. They will demolish each other, and you see a great boxing match. When you see Devin Haney, you're not gonna see that. You're gonna see a guy go in there thinking first defense, second his jab, and third make sure he got that distance. Bro, that is ugly to a boxing fan. You don't want to hear that. But he's good at what he does. You understand? He's good at what he does. And I'm telling you, his style, not because he's undisputed, not because he's undisputed, but his style of fighting is all wrong for Tank. All wrong. Every single bit of it. He's tall, he's lanky, he fights from the outside. That's like a nasty. It's nasty. It's a nasty style for Tank.
Yeah, but you mentioning a lot about tall. A couple of weeks ago, you were telling me that.
I keep telling you why, because it plays a big factor in this fight. Let me ask you, tall doesn't mean nothing. Look, tall doesn't mean nothing when you're a guy like Marco Barrio. It doesn't mean nothing. You could be Fundora. You see Fundora? Fundora is a guy that's 6'6", 6'7". That's a bad style matchup for Fundora if he fight a dude like Tank, because Tank is gonna be right in there. That's what Tank wants, for that tall guy to be in there with him. Let me say, there's weights for a reason. There's weight classes for a reason. Fundora is too big for Tank. But I'm saying his style of fighting is perfect for Tank. Because Tank, that's what Tank wants you to do. He wants you to fight inside so he could demolish you. Mm-hmm. So that's when
I'm waiting for JP to finish.
That's when hype don't matter. But when you got a dude like Devin Haney, he's in his prime of his career. Oh my God, you guys are bugging, bro. He's in his prime.
My take on if that fight I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. Tank Davis and Devin Haney. My take on it, I think I could be wrong. I just don't see Devin Haney.
We scared to talk. Go ahead, talk now.
Huh?
Don't be scared to talk now.
I'm talking. I says I don't see Devin Haney using that jab all night throughout the whole duration of the fight against Tank. Tank is gonna come in. Tank already knows. All right, let me backtrack a little bit about what I'm saying about this fight. There's too much animosity because of what happened in the doghouse, right? The doghouse, they call it?
Yeah.
The Mayweather gym? Yeah. These guys sparred 2 times, okay? And they already in on the fence against each other, against one another on who got the best of who. So I think this fight is going to end up in a knockout. You know what I'm saying? Either a stoppage or a knockout. JP, I'm telling you, I don't see Devin Haney jab sticking and moving the whole entire fight without Tank not getting in.
Why not? But give me a good reason, folks. Give me a good reason why not.
I just don't see it. I don't see the whole fight being like that.
All right, but you don't see it. But why you think though? Like what I'm saying is, why you think? Why?
Because
why you think that? You want to know? I can tell you why. I can tell you why Devin's going to fight from the outside.
Okay.
But you can't tell me why he can't fight from the. Why you can't tell me?
No, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay, tell me.
I'm just waiting for you to finish.
No, the reason, you know why I can tell you? You know why I can tell you why he's going to fight from the outside? Because that's the matchup that gives Tank the most. You see? You guys don't even know this. Tank get hit more than anybody in the lightweight division. He get hit more than all of them. He get hit more than Shakur. He get more hit than Devin. He get more than all of them, including Tio. He get hit a lot. So listen, the best thing that Tank got.
Don't you think he get hit a lot because he's going in?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying that the reason why that style of fighting is going to be bad for Tank because Tank is going to come in and he's going to get he's going to get
Exactly,
outboxed the whole entire fight.
exactly what
But
you
what
said.
what
Exactly
I'm
what
going to
you said.
see.
Tank already said it. Tank said it already in the interview. How you gonna keep me off when you ain't got no pop? How you gonna keep you know what that mean? What that I know what that mean, and you tell me
He gonna
that
get hit. He gonna get hit
he gonna
to get in.
go in there. But you wanna know what it is? That jab is gonna be all over his face all night. All night. And I'm telling you, bro.
So
Listen,
let me
fight.
understand it a little bit.
Huh?
A little bit. So you're saying that he's jabbing on that. Okay. So if Tank gonna go in, right?
Yeah.
If that's Tank mentality gonna go in, so you're basically saying that Tank is not touching this dude at all, right?
Nobody's saying
I'm
that.
not this is no, I
No,
never
I'm
said
asking
you
JP
putting
that.
words in my mouth.
You never said
You
that.
put in words. I'm
Right,
telling you the scenario. The styles make fights. This is what I don't know if y'all
no,
not getting it. What I'm
my
saying.
question is,
It's not
yeah, that's
hard.
what he's saying.
See, you see, look, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Let me give you a perfect example. I want to finish with this, bro. Please. And please, yo, when I tell y'all, I know y'all probably just hearing what we marinate. Let it sink in y'all. This is
But
good.
but you're
This
not.
is good like info. This is cute. Yo, this is the best thing I could do for y'all. You guys remember
Yeah.
when
So,
Sugar Ray, listen, you guys remember when Sugar Ray Leonard fought Roberto Duran the first fight? How Roberto Duran came in and was looking for the fight, and he was, he made Sugar Ray Leonard fight his fight. He made Sugar Ray Leonard fight his fight. But in the second fight, right? What
Yeah.
happened in the second fight? In the second fight, he said, you know what? I can't stand with that dude right there. I gotta use my jab all night. And you know what? He made him quit. You know why? Because his boxing skill was
He
too
couldn't.
much.
He
He
couldn't.
couldn't take it. And I don't want to hear all that bull crap that he was hanging out. You shouldn't have took the fight. Okay? You shouldn't have took the fight. They fought 3 times, and the third time was the same thing. He used his jab and he won.
once,
That's what I try to tell y'all. Listen.
once again, I want to make sure my
Yo,
notes are right. So you're saying unanimous decision, right?
I said this fight,
Did you say? You said
listen, I
decision.
picked this fight for Devin Haney. I think it's gonna be 116 to 112. 115, 113, 116 to 112.
You're not.
It could be closer. I'm not gonna diss Tank because I
Wait,
can't do
which
that.
is it? Unanimous or close? How it's gonna be?
Unanimous. I think he's gonna
Unanimous.
win unanimous. I think this fight is
Unanimous.
gonna be
All right.
116, 112.
All right, unanimous. You got it.
Listen,
Why
listen.
would I say yo, if the fight is split decision, that means it's gonna be a war.
It's not gonna be a war, though.
No, but it shouldn't be a war because you're saying
It's not gonna be a war. It's not gonna be a war.
Exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly
It's not
what
gonna
I'm
be a
trying to
war.
tell you. 116, 112.
yeah,
He's
but
gonna win this fight. There's gonna be some rounds that I'm sure that Tank is gonna. You know what? Damn, bro, I gotta up this shit because this nigga's, he stays from the outside. I can't just let him pop shot me all night. I gotta work my way in. He's gonna probably, land 2
and
kick, 3 a couple, good
you
punch.
said before,
But
and one thing I
but
remember before too that you said, yeah.
you see, this is what I try to tell you. Look, Tank is a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. He wins. Tuti, let me ask you a question. You think Yuriakis Gamboa got a good chin?
Gamboa?
Gamboa, yeah.
I don't got a good chin.
All right. Time out. Let me finish. Now, Gamboa, we all know Gamboa goes down in every fight he fights, right? Except when he fought Devin Haney, right? Check this out. This is how boxing is. This is what I tell people, bro. Just pay attention to the little things that happen like this. Devin couldn't crack Gamboa, right? Devin couldn't crack Gamboa. He did beat him every round. He beat him every round from the fight. Now, let's say it don't matter. It don't matter because Gamboa was old or whatever the case may be. They want to say whatever. Okay, great. My thing is this, right? It took Tank 12 rounds to get Gamboa out of it. You know why?
Yeah.
You know what? Your man had an Achilles injury. Listen, he had an Achilles injury. It took him 12 rounds to get him out of it. You know why? Because Gamboa wasn't being reckless. Gamboa was trying to box a little bit and stay from And this is why I try to tell people: look at the styles. Look at the styles, bro. I'm not trying to bait any of y'all. I'm trying to show y'all so y'all can understand that this is not gonna be what y'all think. Y'all think that this is gonna he's gonna no, it's not gonna be, it's gonna happen like that, bro. It's not happening like that.
Whatever what they want to do, yeah, baby. Whatever what they want.
Who's that, Benny?
Right, bro.
Who's that?
Huh? Oh, who's fucking next to me? You want to hear him? Hold on. Dude, I'm here, baby. Ain't no safety on this block.
Well, let it blow, bro. Let it go.
All right, listen. It's hey, listen. Oh, Grace Cigars added it again, boy.
They're gonna have to call.
Okay. What is that?
On me. You already got playing. You already. And you don't know, I'm taking the first flight to Florida too next.
Grace Cigars added it again. It's easy to win a fight with the jab all 12 rounds against people with no power. Who Haney fought that has power? Question mark. He also said Haney is a good fighter, but the real question is, does Haney have enough patience to keep the jab on Tank for 12 rounds? That takes a lot of discipline. Yo, he's got a point there.
No, listen, it doesn't take
He's got a point there, Jake.
What he said?
He's got a point on that one. He says, does Haney...
What's the point?
Oh, yo, Benny, hold on. Benny, hold on. He's saying Haney is a good fighter, but the real question is, does Haney have enough patience to keep that jab on Tank for 12 rounds? That takes a lot of discipline.
Nah.
It does.
He definitely got the discipline.
It does take a lot of discipline, right? But guess what?
He got it, bro.
Devin Haney already showed that.
Yeah.
Devin Haney already showed that. And let me tell you something. You want to talk about discipline? When you go in there and you fighting a guy the caliber of Tank, that you know that Tank's chances are higher to win by knockout, and you know that he could win by knockout, I'm gonna go with that instinct better. I'm gonna stay with my instinct and say, you know what? Let me keep the fight from the outside. This is not this don't got nothing to do that he don't like him or anything like that. This is about winning.
But you do know that Tank already almost knocked him out.
Oh shit!
That's what he say. She said.
Oh, come on, Jay. Come on, Jay.
Come on, Jay.
Listen, that's what he said. Listen, that right there is, to me, I don't believe it. I already gave y'all. I told y'all why I don't believe it. They had a long time to say that back then when it happened, and they never did. Nobody did. Now all of a sudden, because they heard that he got washed and he quit in the doghouse, because somebody must have quit to get out the doghouse.
He quit.
He had
the
to
first
quit.
one or the second one?
The second one. He had to quit.
That was the one. That was the one that he just came off the plane, didn't he?
I heard. Haney.
Look at the footages, bro. Go look at the footage. It's right there.
I don't think he's gonna lie, bro.
No, if it's the one that he had about Billy's shirt, that's the one that he came off the plane with.
Okay, and look, they said that he was all fat and all that, but you look at him right there. He's caught up. He's cut up and ripped. That's all cap, bro. Listen, that's cap. I'm telling y'all, it's cap. Y'all will see it's cap. The whole world will see it's cap. Y'all not gonna, you see, I don't listen.
Yo, listen, man.
All right, look, we're just gonna have to wait for that fight to come. We could go on and on and on with this, but all I gotta say is this was one hell of a show that we had. Ring Talk for 2022. This is the last show. We hold on.
It's fucked up.
Huh?
It's fucked up. You know what? I know Tutu's gonna laugh hard and Piring is gonna laugh hard. What I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
We forgot all about Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, I know. But that's all right though. That's all right though, because that's gonna be the, that could be kryptonite, man. That niggas is sleeping on Ryan too. You know what I'm saying? I'll put Ryan against Devin.
Not with that trainer.
I think Tank. I think Ryan to put some beats on Devin. I don't know how that fight's going to turn out, but I think.
All right. If you think that, let me tell you, if you think that,
he's gonna follow it. So
I'm loyal.
Oh, I got Grace Cigar agreeing with me. He said ditto Ryan.
Yeah. Grace of God. Grace of God. Listen,
He's actually
Grace of
kind of
God's
hard there,
gonna
bro.
call me tomorrow and talk about, yo, you know I was fucking with you, right? That's all he gonna. That's all I know. Listen, let me tell you something. Ryan Garcia will have the worst night of his career if he fight Devin Haney.
Damn, you really
Okay?
rock with that boy.
Yeah,
No,
he's
I'm telling you the proof. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not biased. I told you already what I like Devin. But I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. I don't want that. I don't want to. I don't know. That the Shakur Stevenson is that dude that give me the you know what I'm saying? Like that's the dude. That man right there, Shakur Stevenson was on another thing. He's too that dude right there. I'll give it to Shakur. But I'm not biased. I keep telling you. But Ryan, let me tell you something. Ryan Garcia, as much as I love him, and I picked him with Tank. If he pulls that out, he really fooled me. I tell you that much. If he beats Garcia, if he beats Tank, because I'm picking him because I already gave my word on it. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't see how Ryan Garcia can beat Tank right now with that trainer. I don't.
I think that fight's not gonna happen. That fight's not gonna happen.
That trainer might tell him, you know what?
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because they signed already.
Nah.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Check this out.
What's something happen?
Nah, it's gonna happen. But this is the thing. Check this out. Al Heyman is not. He's not putting no funds to promote this fight. So how the hell they're gonna do this?
You don't have to.
He can't. He don't have to. He got nothing to do with the fight.
They say not putting no funds at it on it.
Well, hold on.
Tank is completely
Well, Al Heyman is working with Tank Davis.
Huh?
Al Heyman is working with Tank Davis, correct?
Yeah, but they're not putting in no funds. That Tank is on his own with this. The promotion, everything. GTD.
They can't say Ryan Garcia is nobody. Oh, I don't know.
But so that makes it.
That's gonna be hard, bro.
Yeah, it's not gonna be hard.
They're gonna fight. They're not gonna fight.
They're gonna fight. Meaning they already signed it. It's signed, bro.
I'm sure I don't believe that shit.
It's signed, bro. It's signed. It's signed. They're gonna fight.
Well, I don't see how Tank. Listen, I don't see how Tank could lose to Ryan right now with that trainer that Ryan got.
Yeah, but we can't base it off. I understand. I know that you got your
it's the training methods, bro. The training methods. What he's being taught right now, EG. His style of fighting is not good to fight Tank, bro.
JP, here it is, JP. EG.
Yeah.
You want to get back on that bet with Ryan Garcia and Tank?
I gotta see Tank's fight with Hector Garcia first.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you're ready.
No, but nigga, no, forget about it. No, forget about it. Let me tell you something. If you don't bet right now, come January 7th, you ain't gonna bet because he's gonna look like a monster versus Hector Garcia.
Yeah. Don't base your bet on that.
You ain't betting. I promise you. I tell you right now. Listen, you not betting no more money. You ain't betting money with Tank versus Ryan because you know what it is. Tank is gonna look like a monster come January 7th.
Yeah, he's got something to prove. He's gonna try to send a message to Shakur and Devin.
And Ryan.
I mean, he already did. To be honest, he already did. He already did when he fought Pitbull Cruz. He already did. You know what I'm saying? So
I think this fight.
And Rolly too, bro. And people see, this is what I'm telling you, Peter.
Hold on, Jake.
You and me, we're in the same boat.
Hold on, Jake.
We're in the same boat because these dudes are punchers, bro. Punchers.
Yo, Jay, hold on. As far as I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought because Jay going, boy. What was the last thing you said, Jake, about Tank?
Well, about Rolly when he fought the punchers. When he fought.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought.
He fought Rolly. He fought Pitbull Cruz. He already proved that. What you were saying, because you said that he's trying to prove something to Shakur Stevenson.
Oh, there you go.
Haney.
I just said, yeah, I think now because the fans, he's got a lot of the fans that are doubting him. They're not giving him enough credit. So I think he's gonna really do something to this kid, Hector Garcia, to send a message to Ryan, Devin Haney, and Shakur. I just think he's gonna do something. You know, Calvin Ford was even talking about it. He says you're not gonna see the same. You're not gonna see the same Tank Davis come January 7th. You're gonna see a totally different Tank Davis. That's what Calvin Ford was saying.
I believe too. I believe that too. I believe that the Tank we're gonna see is gonna be a lot more aggressive come January 7th. You're gonna see a Tank that's gonna go in there and he gonna take care of business. I'm being honest. I'm not letting nobody come try to tell me and gas me up and telling me that Hector Garcia is gonna be a hard fight.
Nah, that's
Nah,
a
man,
tune-up.
that's gonna be an easy tune-up fight.
Yeah, that's a
That's
tune-up.
all it's gonna be, a
Yeah.
tune-up fight.
Yep. All right, folks. We got 2 hours and 15 minutes and counting. We want to thank everybody from the bottom of our hearts who supported us for the year of 2022.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all around COVID. Hopefully 2023 will come, with a better baggage for all of us, prosper,
Absolutely, man.
more money in our pockets, for family, all I gotta say is thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Thanks for like, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. We got more in store to come. 2023. We got some special projects in place. Please stay tuned. And like I said,
Yes.
please like, subscribe, share, follow. Please share it. Share it. We need the subscribers. Any last
Yes,
words
sir.
for 2022, JP?
Just want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me this year, for blessing me, keeping me through COVID, keeping me safe. I still got my job. I still love doing what I do with you guys here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed by the grace of God, by Jesus, who's my Lord and Savior, and hopefully He has good things for me next year coming. Health, and my finances, and more, and to be more into His life, to His spirit, to look more for God. That's all I ask for. Thank God for everything. Thank you guys for having me here.
Amen. Tuti.
Thank you for having me on Underdog Sports. I like it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? JP. You know what I'm saying? I got a new family member, JP. You know what I'm
You
saying?
already know, baby. You've been my
You know
brother
what I'm
from day
saying?
one.
He's blood.
Just wish,
Yo, don't
more
worry about it, bro.
health.
Listen, if anything happens, I'm not gonna do like Benavidez. I got you.
More health, more wealth, and hopefully Underdog Sports blow up next year. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Get
Amen. Amen to
subscribers
that.
and all that. And that's all.
Yeah, all right. That's what's up.
Amen.
Piri.
Yeah, man. Just more health and more wealth for everybody. I want to thank Underdog Sports for having me. I love it, man. I love getting on everybody's nerve except JP. I mean, especially my brother right there. I love making his good turn red. So. But yeah, man. Hopefully, 2023 will be a better world for everybody. And thank God for everything, man. God comes first.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully, and number one thing, we gotta have great fights. 2023.
Yeah, that's
Let's
right.
get it.
Oh, Tank is starting January 7th, so there you go.
No, let's see. Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, folks, I want to thank everybody in the chat who tuned in. To 2023.
Yo, Caesar, don't be calling me tomorrow.
Huh?
You disappointed.
What happened?
Trying to make me feel. See, you're trying to make me look bad in the show, bro. Get out of here. Don't call me tomorrow. I love you, Caesar. I love you, Caesar. God bless you, brother. God bless you.
Hey, everybody who tuned in the chat, man, I want to appreciate y'all, man. Hey, keep God first. Everything else will fall in place. And hey,
Right.
Happy New Year. And
Yes, sir.
on to hold on. Oh, he don't pick up anymore. He said you don't pick up his phone calls anymore.
I always do. I love you, brother.
All right,
God bless
people.
you and your family.
To the next one. Happy New Year.